it is nice having the new noise canceling headphones, but it's also unnerving.
It's silence around you.
Well, it drowns out the dehumidifier that on the other side of on the other side of the wall here. Where if I turn it off, I get like double the battery life, but it still goes a little just weird. I don't know. There we go. Okay. So, get to play again. Yay! Picking up from last time. You guys had managed to track down Leroy, got a bunch of information. Basically, he doesn't know where the, the spiral comes from. He just knows that lady gave him his card, or gave him a card to basically sell this stuff, and he does. Card leads you to a one Lydia Nance, I believe it was, who runs like this this gem and rock shop in Colorado called it's in Nederland, but it's what was it called? The Dreaming Crystal.
We were disappointed that it's not an actual place.
Dreaming Crystal? Nederland is. Dreaming Crystal's not.
One of them was.
Nederland is an actual town, which I think we figured out was right down the road from Dillon. Relatively.
Well, yeah. About an hour away.
Yeah.
Netherland or Neverland?
Nederland. Nederland.
Oh, okay. Because I kept thinking, like Peter Pan.
Yeah. Close.
Yeah, there is nothing there.
No.
I'm sorry, Travis, you're rolling too well. You need to stop now.
Yeah, there's a lot of high stuff in there. Why can't I roll that high in, like, my Pathfinder game that I've been playing?
Because that's not how things work.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just you're using the wrong dice.
Well, it's, what was it, Pathfinder Kingmaker or something like that, the video game they had a couple years ago? Picked it up on sale.
I do remember.
It's fun.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Yes, I mean, get back to the estate, and if you're looking up this place, it's looking up what you can about this. Let's see. There it is. If you do kind of like a basic internet search on what you can find, you Google like the Dreaming Crystal Rock and Gem Shop. You find it you're able to find it pretty easily. It has a website. It apparently was created in like the late 90s and just has never been updated. Minimal information. It's got like the address in Nederland. It's got a phone number, a few pictures of like semi-precious gems.
Ooh, late 90s. Does it have one of those cheap 4-frame animations repeating?
Got little dancing hamsters around.
They put a little bit of money into it. I mean, I picture this is probably.
Welcome to.
This is going to be like a peak GeoCities website. Some of you might remember that. I don't know.
I remember it, I just never used it.
It was one of the very first like web hosting, or one of the first big web hosting spots where you could go in, you could actually like build your own website kind of thing for free. And it was kind of it was kind of the precursor to what's the site now? Squarespace. Because it was a lot of just kind of like drag and drop. You could design your own web page, and if you really wanted to, you could go in and get like the exact HTML coding for it.
At some
But
of these images, it hurts.
Oh yeah.
The generic banner where it's got like two photos, almost always the same photo on either side of the banner, and the background is like that, almost like white slate look.
Yep.
Hey,
Fucking,
it was the 90s, man. That's what websites looked like.
I
Exactly.
know.
You gotta
I
remember,
came
like,
from that era.
who
I
grew up
regret.
with MySpace? Yeah.
Yeah. At least it
Bebo.
didn't have your friends list at the top.
Yeah, no kidding. But as you're kind of looking at this website, like each photo that it'll have is like this. It's got some kind of like new age, hippy dippy, almost pseudoscience sentiment on how this gem or that jewel will help like restore your vitality or revitalize your health. One of them actually says it'll supercharge your libido. Imelda, you're looking at this. This looks like it's basic white quartz.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much libido it's going to supercharge, but
Yeah, but people love that shit.
oh yeah, because some people are dumb. But
Yes.
that's beyond the point. I realized putting the planet in front of your names means I can't see character names.
Yeah.
God, I just remembered. My friend's wife makes her money by selling those kind of crystals on Etsy with like wire twisted around them.
Of course, because if you wear it like near you, then you can,
God, she's nice, but
Hey,
Oof.
exactly,
Religion.
right there. Just she's nice, but yeah.
Religion
Well,
be
that's like
religion.
they
You let
sell.
them be.
she is a very, very hippie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They sell water bottles too with like little divots in the bottom, like a screw off bottom that you can put a crystal in to charge your water.
Mm.
I would imagine this
Religion.
crystal store probably sells those.
Yeah.
Mm.
I saw. A
Judging
link
by this
about-
website, probably not.
Yeah.
That would
So bad.
involve updating.
Well, yes, I suppose so.
This crystal
Judging-
heals
yeah, I mean-
bruises. Hold it there and it'll disappear. You know, when it displaces the blood that was causing the discoloration anyway,
Yes.
like your hand would.
So this website has like there's no e-commerce option on this website. Even getting like the tech department kind of hack into the website, there's no extra information. There's no information on this website. That's no further information on the service level. It does say that anyone wishing to purchase any of these alluring offers is invited to stop in or call.
Well, I think we might need to go on a road trip.
See that?
See what?
Alright. See that? We've got to actually go to the shop.
Oh, yeah.
It's got.
Yeah, and even calling ahead, it always seems to trigger an answering service no matter what time of day you call. This woman's voice gives the hours of operation: 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, I suspect whatever information we might get over the phone would be less than helpful.
Question is, have we left a message and has she gotten back to us?
Well,
I mean, I guess we could try leaving a message.
that's the thing. It's like, do you guys want to leave a message? Can.
Well, that's the question. Like, we could leave a message saying that, like, Leroy had given us her information to see if that sort of triggered anything. But that also might just tip her off. And then, then we're kind of SOL.
It's quite a predicament.
Mm. What do you say, guys? Road trip?
Yeah, I guess we gotta.
Yeah.
Don't think there's much of a choice on that one.
I mean, if you
We're in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Ew, we have to cross the Rockies.
Uh-huh.
That pain in the ass.
If you were to ask, I mean, the estate would set up flight and hotel and all that stuff for you.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
good because
Unless you
if
wanna
we drove
drive.
Van, that I'm not sure that van could make it across the Rockies without killing us all.
But it
That
would make
be
it across
nutty
the
if we're getting
Rockies,
that
wouldn't it?
close.
I'm sure the first like turn, on like a ridge. That's it. Done. Bye.
You would just like roll off the edge.
Either that or a piece of shit just somehow fishtails on dry road.
Yeah, no, we're not driving that van.
I don't blame you.
He'll get you around town. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, so plane trip.
Woo!
Woo! Oh, I need to drop that size down. Go, 35. There we go. More? Okay. The grid was off, sorry.
Seagulls have managed to get past the sound gate.
The what?
There are seagulls walking outside when everyone went quiet. And they went, "Oop, can you hear that? The sound gate is good." Discord updated their sound gate and their noise filter. So
Yeah,
now
I
you can't
did
hear
not
my
hear
chair
any
squeaking.
seagulls.
I can turn it off so you can hear them if you want. Like,
No, that's
just
fine.
a simple button right there. You can go back to hearing all the chair squeaking and the seagull. My little fidgeting and
Grid
clicking.
snap, there we go.
Seagulls are almost as bad as sand at the beach.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the estate will be able to get you all set up with a hotel. Well, hotel might be a bit of a strong word. It's Best Western in Netherlands.
Best Western is whatever.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I suspect that the estate's hotel budget is like the level of hotel is perfectly fine.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
That is so acceptable.
it's
Exactly.
almost. It's. I mean, they're not like a big corporate entity or anything like that, so they don't have like this huge.
Yeah,
budget.
not disgusting or scary.
Yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah. You might get lucky and it'll advertise that it's got like the morning breakfast buffet, and you get down there and it's just like a tray of muffins.
I was gonna say if
Maybe
it
the
doesn't
the
have
pub coffee
the
thing.
cups of waffle batter and the waffle machine, then no, that's subpar. I'm sorry, that's unacceptable. I need my cups of waffle batter.
Well, I mean, that's just because like Netherlands is such a small town. I mean, the whole population is only like 2,000 people, roughly. So they're not going to have a huge place. So yeah, I mean, if you were to ask, like, they would absolutely have like a concierge breakfast, or they would say it is. like I said, it's uh, it's a coffee maker and a plate of muffins. They might have sprung extra for like the coffee pump thing, but that's about it.
Okay, free is free.
Yeah.
It's better than some places. That was
Yeah.
not Scottish, that was Irish.
So, getting into fly into what's closest to that? I think Denver's closest to Netherland.
We'd be a DIA.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
So,
And, go on.
this is here. Oh, from Boulder is what it looks like. Yeah.
Oh, wait. There's one in Boulder.
I guess. Oh.
I never noticed.
Or at
DIA
least
so
that it's
damn big, I
closest to.
forget.
That it's closer to Boulder. I don't know. I'm just kind of reading off here. So getting into Netherland. If you guys were to do like a drive by the shop and just kind of like see where it's at. Out front, there's this large sign kind of decked out with flecks of like glittering mica overhanging the storefront. And it says, Dreaming Crystal Rock and Gem Shop. Find your dream here. The front of the shop's got this large plate glass window. If you were to look through it, you can see all kinds of like little geodes and crystals, polished metals. There's some that are rough or there's even some like rough and polished fossils.
Hmm.
Pagans that would hate this place. Like they're just selling them like it's nothing. Yeah.
Oh, also, let me do this. We'll say it took you guys this long to prep and get there. Yeah, 6 days. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's technically an airport.
Airplanes land there. It's got a runway. Yeah, technically an airport.
I mean, no, never mind. Ignore me. Carry on.
Nah.
Fuck that
Yeah,
joke's just
it's
been
an
through so
airport.
many brain cells.
It has a runway.
Yeah.
Land. That means stop flying, right?
Okay. Where you guys want to start?
Oh,
Knock knock. Okay.
who's there? Okay then.
11. Okay. But no, where are you guys gonna start?
Um. Yeah, I mean, I think we should just go in, I guess, and see if what's her name? What's the woman's name? Lydia Nance is around, and see if we can talk to her.
Sure.
So,
get-
sure.
So coming
Yeah,
in,
so I'll just walk in, yeah.
and there'll be that little almost like a electric chime as you open the door, just bing bing. It's just a little one-story building. Side streets, right on street levels. It's nice. As you get in, there's two individuals in there. This woman that looks like her probably in her 20s. She's got a bunch of just kind of superlative tattoos kind of all over the place. and this older man, thinner, white hair or white bearded guy. He's got this old battered fedora on his head. And as you come in, they both kind of chime up. Welcome to Dreaming Crystal. You looking for anything?
Yeah. I'm looking for something unusual. Like not your run of the mill kind of stuff. And I was told you guys might have something.
Okay. Well, like what?
Well, I'm friends with Leroy. We're from Seattle.
Out of towners. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And he said that you guys were able to supply him with like interesting things, things that might I don't know, that might not be from around here.
Something with a twist.
Sounds like you're just trying to buy acid.
Yeah.
Well, we are
Yeah,
trying to buy acid, sort of.
Well,
so,
yeah.
Accurate.
He just
Well, this
ends
guy-
up with actual LSD.
This guy would kind of look to his partner. He'd kind of come over. Well, and he'd lead you over to like one of these side shelves. Like, we don't really import a lot, but I mean, we do have a lot of fossils over here. And he'd start showing you these little these different types of fossils they've got, ranging all the way from like the little what are those little, damn, what the hell are they? Like trilobite fossils.
Uh-huh.
And probably like the biggest one they got is probably how big is their biggest one? Let me see. Scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, their biggest one isn't much bigger. I mean, like they might have like that little, like, a very rough piece of like fossilized amber, but it's so it hasn't been really cleaned or anything, so you can't even tell if there's necessarily anything in it.
Ah. Yeah, like these are cool.
Yeah.
Is Lydia here?
Oh, the boss?
Because he told us, yeah, he told us to ask for her.
Well, I mean, and he'll kind of look back to his partner. Hey, Dusty, did you see boss lady come in today? Yeah, I think she's in the office. And Dusty just, like, yeah, okay, whatever.
You think maybe you could ask her to come out, or could we maybe go in to chat with her?
Yeah, let me go make sure she's not busy or anything. What'd you say your name was?
Should I give her my real name?
And this is the guy kind of talking to you. His name is Everett, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, well, she probably won't know my name. I'm Imelda. But tell her that, Leroy told us to look her up. From Leroy from Seattle. And what is his last name? Leroy.
Jenkins.
Kane.
Yeah.
R. Kane.
Yes, right.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Leroy Kane.
Let me see. Would he recognize that name? Nope. Okay. Imelda told by Leroy. Okay.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
just a second. Be right back.
And I'll just give him a big smile. I don't know. Should I be using some kind of skill for this? Probably, but I wonder if it's worth actually using demeanor of command or not. Yeah, I think I will if that helps. And here,
I mean, he's already agreed to go back and ask her.
yeah, but just like so that he conveys to her
Hmm.
that I am someone important.
Okay. That one.
Did you guys come in with me, or you're hanging out outside just in case?
That's a good question.
He's there.
Ian's inside, looking around, touching shit.
Rearranging shit.
I mean, he'll pick something up and look at it, and when he puts it down, that might not be where he found it, but
Oh, you're that prick.
You're a special kind of hell for that prick.
yeah.
So it'll be me that has to find it, and then I go, why the fuck is this little old lady book in the frickin' kids book section?
God, I used to work at Ross, and people would just like, you just see a guy take off his shirt and like try on a shirt like in the aisle, and decide he doesn't want that one, so take it off, throw it on the floor, and put his shirt back on.
Ew. No.
Oh dear. No.
Yeah.
No.
And I was the one that had to go and pick up all the shit. People would just take off the hanger, look at it, and throw it on the floor.
Fuck them.
Like it was.
Yeah, that
happening.
I've definitely experienced. I
It was
worked
happening
in it.
faster than I could pick it up.
There is a special place in hell for the people who shop like the day after Christmas or the day after Thanksgiving and just leave shit everywhere. Just ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the best one. People would come there with their kid didn't even have a shirt on, and then come out, just put one on and leave.
Nice.
This is trashy as hell place.
It sounds like it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Classy.
So, Ian is only mildly going to hell compared to some of this shit.
Well, yeah.
Still going though.
I mean, you're not quite reaching the level of like Jester from Critical Role, so you're not quite that bad yet.
Intentionally doing this. He just kind of isn't paying that much attention to what he's doing.
Mm.
Sense?
I don't have a token for Lydia. Let me find one. Nope, that's a beholder.
Please
I
don't.
think we would notice if she were a beholder.
Amazing. It's just amazing makeup. You know. We'll just use an L. How about that? There we go. L for Lydia. So, after a few minutes, Everett would come back out. There we go. Did you have a card or anything with you? Miss Nance. Was there a problem with Mr. Leroy's package? She said he had a
no.
delivery sent out, so.
Yeah, no. And I'll show the card that we got from him from her. Like, is that the card that she's asking for?
No, like if like do you have a business card or anything?
Oh no, I don't have one. But there wasn't an issue. It was more that we're looking to to franchise. You know, like Leroy is. And he didn't have enough um items for us to be able to, do the resale thing. And so he suggested that we come and talk to her directly.
Okay.
So I mean, I wonder if she does have some kind of, you know what? Imelda is the kind of person who would have personal business cards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like cards that just have her name on them
Mm-hmm.
and like a very professional sounding email address, but of course nothing to do with the estate. So she'll reach into her bag and pull out, one of those card cases and hand him a card.
And he'll kind of look at it and, all right, just a second. And he'll head back
Thank
again.
you.
I like the idea that after all that vagueness, he just walks back there and goes, "Hey, boss, they want a whole bunch of Spiral."
I'm half expecting it.
It's just like,
Frankly, that would be a good outcome, all things considered. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, subtle bad end, but thank you.
didn't have enough items for us to franchise out. Hey, they want to sell their own shit. We have enough.
Exactly.
After a moment, you'll hear. After a moment here, this woman's gonna come out the back, and you'll kind of see like through the back door where it looks like Everett's going into the bathroom. Kind of open the door, you see, yeah, all that. And this woman's gonna come out, and she's dressed basically head to toe in like very business formal. Probably a knee length, tight skirt, business jacket, business coat kind of buttoned up.
That's interesting given the otherwise hippy dippy nature of this place.
Yeah, well, she's the owner, so.
Imelda will remember that.
Yeah.
She'll come out. Imelda? And she'll kind of look to Imelda.
Yes, and I'll give her, big smile handout. You must be Lydia. It's so nice to meet you. And I'm just giving her like the full court press, basically.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes. Welcome to my store. You said you were interested in a large purchase or like some type of franchising?
Well, yeah. And like, are there other people in the store or just the salespeople?
Right now there are 4 other customers kind of milling around.
Okay. So I'm going to sort of try to turn away from the other customers and like walk up to the, to the counter here and sort of from my palm put on the countertop the vial that the spiral was in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to look at her and say, yes, we're looking very much to spread your business a little further afield. And Leroy suggested that I speak to you directly.
Give me like a perception or like an intelligence perception. Yeah. Something that, like kind of looking to see if there's any reaction or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Persuading would be like if I'm trying, am I trying to suss out her reaction, or am I trying?
I would say this is probably more like, are you trying to like?
So I'll put an effort into it.
I would say persuading is trying to convince her. I was gonna say like
Right,
to
like-
see her reaction.
Yeah, so I'll just.
But-
Oh wow! There we go.
So as you set this little blue vial down, I guess set it down, kind of looking to see if there's any reaction from either of them.
Yeah.
Delsey's gonna kind of look at it and think, "That is so pretty. What is it?" And Imelda is going to have. There's gonna be just ever so brief. It just kind of zip across her face real quick, and then back to stone cold.
Uh huh.
Abject terror.
Terror.
That realization. Oh, you brought this shit into my store.
And then I'll just put it back and say, if it would be more convenient, maybe we should sit in your office and discuss this.
Yes, I think we should. Please, this way.
Thank you.
He follows.
Yeah, I was going to say, my associates will come with if that's okay with you.
I insist. Yes.
Well, thank you. Bloop. Oops. So she's going like through here.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha.
Okay.
And she'll lead you back to this office back here. As you guys go by, you'll hear the bathroom flush, and then a sink run. Whoever's the last one through might actually even almost bump into Everett as he's coming out of the bathroom.
Well, I certainly hope he wasn't flushing stuff. God damn it.
Oh, we'll find out the hard way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
So getting into this office, it's got this desk kind of cluttered with like fossils or these old fossils. There's a desktop computer, some filing cabinets,
Call
a
their
shelf.
tech team that. That's rude.
Hmm?
You can't call their tech team old fossils just because they're using 90s websites.
No, that's just the IT guy. The one IT guy. It's probably actually Everett is also the IT guy. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising.
But as you guys kind of come back, she'll unlock the door and let you guys in. Getting in here, but yeah, it's a desk kind of cluttered with these fossils, a fairly small desktop computer, a few filing cabinets, a safe. There's a shelf filled with all kinds of shipping supplies, and there's like a poster of the world kind of stuck to one wall. I'd say probably over like the east wall.
The
Please,
poster.
have a seat.
So everything we've used as a translation key before has had kind of that, like, vortexy, otherworldly looking kind of thing. Okay, and this is just a regular world map.
Yeah, this one probably like in the corner. It actually probably has like the it's probably got like the old label like Encyclopedia Britannica kind of thing on the corner.
Excellent.
And it's just flat map of the world. There's a few push buttons. It looks like maybe just at a quick glance, like 10, maybe 20 push pins on it. Just kind of scattered all over.
Okay.
Mostly over land. There's a couple of them that are like push pins in the like. A couple of them pushed in like the Atlantic or the Pacific. Shit. And
So just
as you
like
guys-
in particular places, or just
Uh,
sort of
for the most
seemingly
part,
randomly.
at a glance, I'd say they don't seem to correspond to any city or visible, or it's not like they're not like you can't really see any cities at the scale this map is showing. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'd say out of 20 pins, like maybe 2 or 3 of them are in the water. All the rest are on land, but they're kind of scattered all over.
Interesting. Okay.
This is a weird one, but it has a handout for the push pins.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does, but it does. Please have a seat.
Let's be relevant.
Certainly. Thank you. And I'll just sit down in front of her.
So,
She just remains standing, just sort of looking at the map.
Yeah, he's just standing, looking around in general.
so how did you find this place? You certainly aren't from here. You're not locals.
Oh no, I didn't the young man tell you? We're from Seattle. And we encountered Leroy in a bar that we frequent, and we very much enjoyed the product that he shared with us, and saw its potential as something that we could resell for you, perhaps other places as well. I mean, Leroy's a nice guy, but he's a little obvious, maybe.
Dense.
And you know, as you see, my compatriots and I are much more low key. We operate at a different level, let's say.
Give me an intelligence roll, like almost like a deception.
Sure. I don't have deception,
Sure,
unfortunately.
just a basic intelligence. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna effort it again because, I don't want to screw around with this. Ugh. Well, not terrible.
Cut the crap. Why'd Leroy send you?
Why?
You're not here for any normal business dealings.
Well, it depends on what you call normal. As I said, Leroy.
Leroy's a greedy piece of shit. There's no way he would split any profits with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that he's kind of obvious. And he may have gotten himself in some trouble, leaving an opening for someone else who is more thoughtful to take over that spot. Did we actually arrest him or something? I can't even remember now. We took him back, right? To the
Yes.
estate.
He's currently in a state.
Yeah.
Custody
Okay.
in massive air quotes.
Right. So yeah, because I just had a moment where I'm like, if he talked to her, then we're fucked. But no. Okay.
No, I don't think we gave him the one phone call.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
might get
So
that.
he's let's say he's out of the picture for now. And let's see, I'm trying to think if how much I want to give away that we actually know something about the strange.
Me too, because otherwise we wouldn't understand how the stuff works. We'd just think it's another drug.
Yeah. We also are widely traveled in the way that Leroy is. You know, when you have sort of keys that might open doors to other places, yeah, we often come across those. And we thought that this your product reminded us of that. And people who have not traveled like that often like to take substances that make them feel as if they've traveled to fantastical other places. So I'm surprised that you don't want to make money. I mean, and she'll kind of look around this place. I don't imagine you do an enormous business selling rocks to gullible tourists, but hey, in a town like this, foot traffic can't be all that great.
We make enough.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Mail order business, that's great. So I guess what I'm not understanding is why you don't want to make more money.
You think Leroy was the only person we dealt with?
Oh, of course not. I'm just informing you that that territory is now with someone who understands marketing a little better.
And subtlety.
Yeah.
He wore a trench coat to sell shit.
Rusty, give me an
Hey.
intelligence.
Fucking hat. Please, can
Is
we
the
talk
flat
about
intelligence?
that?
You said you're looking at that map, right?
Aye.
Yeah. It's kind of intelligence, kind of what you're seeing.
I can't remember. Do I have to? I have 2 edge in that. Does it automatically apply on the dice roll? I cannot remember.
Edge or effort?
Edge is what I've got on it.
Edge reduces the cost. So if you're just rolling, unless you're putting in effort, edge doesn't matter.
I'll put 1 effort in just to make it up to 3.
Okay. So 1 effort, and it
Yep.
should only end up costing you like 1 point.
You should, if not, I will.
Yeah. The
adjust
table
it.
doesn't know how to read the character sheet sometimes. So.
No, it does not.
Well, that's a 1.
I know nothing.
Oh, poor Rusty.
He's just like, it's a pretty map. Tell you what,
Yeah,
you
but
could
that's a
put some
hard
string
one,
between-
though. Ugh.
I know.
There's a key and you accidentally translate on the spot. You turn around and Rusty's fucking gone.
He just focused too hard and accidentally did.
Turn
Yeah,
back
I'd
around
be
and
okay with
just
that.
face
Being
palming.
odd.
Something about subtlety
Odd.
pop. Should I be worried? Oh, fuck.
Oops.
I'm so sorry.
I told you not to eat the eggs off the buffet at
Well-
the Best Western.
This is gonna
Go ahead.
be. This is gonna end up being that Lydia is under the weather.
Oh.
So any interactions with Lydia are 1 step harder than they would have been otherwise.
Ah,
But yeah, Rusty, you're
That's
looking
me
at this.
looking at a map.
You're looking at this map, and it'll be one of those kind of looking at it, and they're kind of all over the place. Like, One of those pins looks like it could be Seattle. It's kind of over on the western part of the U.S., or where the western part would be. But most of them are outside the borders of the U.S.
Okay.
Like, there might be, like, 2 in, like, what would be U.S., North America. And one of them looks like they could be in Seattle.
Okay.
Lydia is going to kind of stand up. All right. Imelda, enough with the double talk. What do you want?
I would like supply of Spyro to sell in the Seattle region. How can we make that deal happen?
If Laura's out of the picture, fine. Leave an address up front with Everett. We'll update the shipping logs. Do you have a wallet set up yet?
No,
For payment.
I know what you're talking about. But what service do you use? And let's see
Hold
if
on.
I was going to say, let's see if I can talk out of my ass about some dark web bullshit. You know, do you take Dogecoin? Do you do
Please don't.
crypto? Do you do just straight up cash?
You say
Anonymous
that as a
client?
joke, but that's what she's looking for.
They can't deal in Dogecoin.
Not in Dogecoin. No.
Okay.
No, because that's insane.
That's a meme.
Yes.
A good meme, but a meme.
It's a meme. Right now we're using Uphold.
Uphold?
Uphold. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, just a second.
Okay,
Speaking
sure.
of, let me go grab my phone real quick, because...
Weather, how have you gotten warmer? It's getting later.
Huh?
Gone up to 22 degrees. How? How? Fuck.
You see, so sunlight over the horizon reflects off of the ocean. I don't know.
Uh,
Not
The
that close
sun
to the ocean.
shining at you, but from the left instead of up.
I mean, honestly, how cloudy is it there, Nate?
It's cloudier than it was, which is why I'm very confused.
Well,
There
no,
you go.
because that's keeping the heat in.
Mm-hmm.
It would keep the heat in, it wouldn't make it warmer.
Mm.
Like, the heat wouldn't escape, but there's not an increase of heat coming in. It's been an hour. Why, world?
It'd be the concrete kind of still radiating, so...
Yeah.
No, I just realized I had to sign back into my own Uphold. Okay. We're using Uphold at the moment. Do you have a wallet set up?
No, but it'll take no time at all. I'm
Well.
certainly familiar with it.
Good. Fine. Come back tomorrow with your delivery address and your your wallet identifier, so we can set up payment.
curious.
Hmm.
How did you get started in this? I mean, this particular product. Because 6 months ago, nobody had heard of it, and now it's everywhere.
6 months ago, you had never heard of it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Let's see.
If there's nothing else, I do have actual business to attend to.
And Imelda will just raise an eyebrow. Say, I'm putting money in your pocket.
She's gonna kind of motion around. I'm running a business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she'll just sort of look at the people outside. Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't know that there's much else. But at least having the uphold information, maybe we can do something with that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Heading out then?
In the office, other than the map,
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna say, instead of that, would you mind if I used your restroom? It was a long drive out here.
Fine. One door over.
Okay. So I'll go to wherever the bathroom was.
And like as you walk out to the right.
Okay.
That's over here.
Okay.
Simple bathroom. Yeah. There's probably a log on the back of the door. Shows like when it's been cleaned. Looks like it's cleaned about once a day.
Yeah, not surprising for a little store. But
Yeah.
anything, like if I do a quick search, any, I don't know, odd looking panels, anything like that that might indicate that there's something hidden back here. Because I'm kind of wondering why the other guy was in here before. Other than the obvious reason that, timing seems odd.
Well, yeah. Kind of looking around. It looks like it's actually like a proper size, like ADA bathroom. You get a little wheelchair in here and everything. But I mean, aside from the window being a little lower than you'd probably like it to be for like a business bathroom, no panels. The mirror is basically, it's almost like that sheet mirror that just has like the side clips on it holding it to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So unframed mirror. Yeah, that's it.
Does the bathroom, does the toilet have the tank on the back with the cover you can pick up, or is it like an industrial toilet?
It's one of those commercial ones with like the automatic sensor.
Okay.
So don't lean forward too far.
They can update the toilet and the plumbing, but they can't update the freaking
website.
website.
No drop ceiling or anything like that?
Nope. Hard rock ceiling.
Okay. I'm gonna flush and wash my hands and come out.
Okay.
While Imelda's in there, Rusty was going to go back into the shop.
Mhm.
This is going to be an odd one. Can I look through the crystals? Because correct me if I'm wrong, but I vaguely remember them mentioning most of the stuff came from local.
The stuff they have here, like the people, yeah. They tend to advertise like their stuff being locally.
Can I use my knowledge geography and see if any of the rock aren't from this region.
I feel like that would
I
be
wanna-
more knowledge geology.
Yes, but it's a shot in the dark to maybe find out that that's how they're smuggling the stuff. Is a thought that I'm thinking, and I'm wondering if it'll lead us somewhere.
Sure. It'll be a little bit harder for you, though, because
That's fine. I'm not expecting much, except maybe a lucky dice roll. Intellect, just straight intellect, because not geography.
you can use geography, but it'll be a little bit tougher.
Could I black history instead? I don't know. Which would be better?
Hmm?
No, geography, I'm going for location. Ignore me. Roll! No.
Oh,
No.
poor Rusty's just not doing well today.
But one moment, hang on, let me just right click.
All the dice. Huh!
Yeet.
Gotta clear those dice.
Right.
Did you not watch that video I posted? You got to warm them up. You got to quarantine them. You know.
Yeah,
He's
these
got
are
another
digital
one
dice,
where-
I can't do that.
He's got another one where he goes over. It's like, no, you have to train your dice too.
Yeah. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I have a good set. I have a set that I refer to as my Hufflepuff set because they are black, gold, and silver, and they roll above average, like normally in the like mid to high teens, except for when it would be funny, and then it rolls low.
Mm.
They are my trickster Hufflepuff dice, and they are fantastic little dice. But I
Trainer
can't roll
dice.
them because they're not digital dice.
Yes. Yes, he needs to do a separate video on how to deal with digital dice.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Rusty, you kind of look through them, and Rusty's not from
Hey.
Denver, so yeah.
These are pretty rocks, and they would upset multiple Wiccan ladies that I know.
There's a whole lot of different things in here, all kinds of different rocks. There's some geodes, a couple of crystals.
You just go up to a random one and just be like, ah, fuck, you got the rose quartz next to the pink quartz. You can't do that. It's just rude. Gotta keep them separate. Shake his head.
I imagine on like there's probably even there's probably one little section of greenery that it's supposed to like it's supposed to help your plants grow better. But you can very clearly tell, like with the way that the rocks are named and what they're supposed to do, it's very much geared towards a specific type of plant.
Plants that would normally be under, oh, say, grow lights.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would make perfect sense that people who grow weed for a living would also believe in crystals.
Yeah.
And then you could sell crystal energized weed back to
Exactly.
the same people.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
one of those
why
like
are we bothering to think about selling drugs? We could just keep doing that. That's a much better racket and not even illegal. Well, mostly.
So nothing they can prove.
Could I try a knowledge the strange to see if there's anything here that would like indicate any other connection to the strange? Like we think that that's where the spiral is from, because that's where Leroy, you know, kept traveling back and forth to, but we don't actually know that yet, do we?
true.
So
You know that
I'm-
anytime somebody's tried to use it to translate, the translation fails.
right.
Don't know why. It does.
So it feels like translation, but isn't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you try to use the spiral as like a translation key or as like a translation anchor, I guess, it fails. But you can use it as like a supplement to
Yeah.
boost your own. To go anywhere else, you can use it as a booster.
Hmm.
Ian, as you're leaving, you're gonna hold on. Do you need anything while I'm at Target? No. Are you still playing? Yes. Okay. Ian, as you're leaving, you notice one of the things that'll kind of jump out to you. There's 2 cases of insect repellent in those supplies that are in her office. Like 2 full cases of like spray can insect repellent. If you don't know, those are big. The individual cans aren't too bad, but a case of it is a lot. And there's 2 cases.
My first thought is, what kind of shitty jungle hellhole is she translating to?
Yeah,
God,
and
giant
with,
ardent bugs.
and between Colorado and Netherlands overall, like,
What fucking bugs?
yeah, I mean, occasionally get mosquitoes, but
I haven't
not
seen
enough
one
that you
in
need
years.
this much. Yeah, it's rare. Like you might get them like after our rainy season for like
Oh yeah, and up
2
in
days.
the mountains.
Yeah,
I don't even think ever. Unless there's like a pond specifically.
mm-hmm. So that's weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. That would be something to bring up in a bit.
Mm-hmm. So what's the plan, guys?
Alda. She took the lead, so
Cricket.
we're very much following her.
Yeah.
This is very much a her
Yeah.
type of situation.
Yeah. I think we should go back to the hotel. And do you think it's worth coming here at night? Like maybe not breaking in.
Just going to ask. We have left at this point, right?
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
Standing in the middle of the store. You think we should come back and break in
Standing
tonight?
in the doorway. You think we should break in tonight?
I think we should probably call one of the bosses and confirm that, she's at least dealing. Maybe find out what they meant by wallet, because, truth be told, I'm not entirely certain.
Oh, I know what she means by wallet. She needs a secure online payment. Untraceable, in quotes. Yeah.
PayPal.
A crypto
Yeah.
wallet.
Well, no, not quite PayPal, but yeah, like PayPal.
I mean,
I don't know, you think think they're ready to set up something like a deal, like what we use for the address? Because if we could get shipments, and then they could do everything they want.
isn't the
And
phone the
also,
boss?
we kind of have a big case.
Mm.
So she did tell us everything, so that's already. I don't know. Also, did you see how much bug shit she has in her apartment?
In
In
the
her
office?
office?
Eh? What?
How much bug shit? What?
There's like 2 big ass cases of bug repellent. Like,
Hey, that makes
it's like
way more
store
sense.
case, not like keeping your house case.
Another thing to
Interesting.
note, maybe one of the bosses will know a particularly swampy region. That is really fucking difficult to see in Scottish, my god.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
either-
think I've
practicing
seen a
this.
bug since I've been here.
It could either be that, or, you know, like those things that you get online to like hide your jewelry from robbers or whatever, you know, that are just like fake.
She's
And
got
And you
the
pull the bottom
Jurassic
off.
Park. She's got the Jurassic Park shaving can.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
exactly.
I mean, hey, I didn't open the case of bug spray to see what was in it.
I imagine like you figured like there's two cases. The top one's probably open. There's like one or two cans missing.
So she might be transporting it in amongst that, or she's going somewhere. And also, yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean
possibility.
both are good possibilities. Outside the
reckon-
building, do we see cameras, you know, like normal monitoring type
Oh, like a
stuff?
CCTV?
Yeah.
No, not really. No sign of a CCTV system.
Not even, you know, Amazon Ring.
No. Looks like the only cameras you saw were inside.
Okay. Did we see cameras in her office?
Nope.
Okay. Well, conveniently, the bathroom has a nice low window, so that might be useful later. I'm kind of thinking we need to come back when they're gone. Maybe take a look at that insect repellent and see what else is going on.
maybe run it by the bosses first, though, because if this is all we needed for that, job's done.
Oh, that's true, but
No need
I was
to.
hoping we would find
potentially
out
spook
more about where it's from. Because, you know, that whole chemical formula thing is still weirding me out.
Chemical formula thing.
Oh yeah, haven't we discussed that? That the chemical formula for this shit is like the same as the chemical formula for, you know, human beings?
I must have fucking dozed off for that bit. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the thing, just, you know, out of character. That's the thing that Travis posted in on the Discord. That, you know, percentages thing. Like oxygen 65%, carbon, all of that.
Yeah. You scroll up
That
just a little
mi-
bit.
Yeah. That mix of elements is the same as a human being.
Okay.
So they're like, I don't know what to do with that information. And I'm not even sure it's actually all that relevant, but
Could be just coincidental.
yeah, but the coincidence makes me very nervous. Also, the idea that people are like snorting human beings freaks me out a little bit.
Weird things have happened in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I say we phone the boss, fill them in, ask them what the next play should be. If this is all they need, they can then come in and address the issue, or ask us to address the issue.
Yeah, that's true. And
Don't wanna
we
move
have
about
been playing pretty fast and loose, so maybe it would be nice if for once we actually checked in.
Hey, we don't do that enough, really. Don't think they mind, but you know, them having a wee bit of input might cheer them up.
Yeah.
Might.
So heading back to the hotel? Sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aye. To the hotel. Building. Yeah, Pete much.
Uh, hmm. let me see something here. 14. Okay. So even with as small as this town is, they are lucky enough that actually got like almost like a neighborhood grocer, just like a little small grocery store. And you guys are gonna see it just like walking back to the hotel. Sorry, yeah, the Best Western Lodge. You're gonna see at least 4 different shopping carts. Not at the grocery store, just here and there. Nobody with them. Just abandoned shopping cart.
I will point out that the one time I actually walked someplace in Vegas this past week, there was an abandoned shopping cart in this random suburban neighborhood
Mhm.
with, as far as I could tell, no supermarket anywhere nearby. It
Mhm.
was just there.
Yeah.
Pollies go for a long sometimes.
Nah.
Vegas is also a much larger metro than Netherlands.
Mm. Is there anything other than their existence? Like, are they, I don't know, are they damaged? Are they.
Old.
I'd say kind of looking at them. Aside from the fact that the only damage that you're going to see on them is what you would expect to kind of see. Wheels are a little messed up. Like if you were to try to push one, there's always that one cart that kind of kicks sideways or the wheel goes
Yeah.
wonky. And they're a little worn down because it looks like they've been rolling for a bit. These might be a little bit older carts. But yeah, I mean, they're still functional. Like if you wouldn't be surprised if you saw these back in the grocery store if they came and got them.
Bizarre. I'm not really
Mhm.
sure what to do about that, but okay. I guess if we need to move something, we know where to get the carts.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Get back to the hotel. Calling in, talking to Manners, right?
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah.
our direct report is for this mission specifically, yeah. If it's manners, yeah.
Was it Manners or was it what's his name? Um.
Oh, Keaton.
Yeah.
You can call either one.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's call him Manners because I think she was a little more rational.
Sober.
I like that choice of words. Who's doing the phone call? Rusty will do it if no one else will.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Just picked up the phone, dials the number.
Boop, boop, boop.
Ring, ring, ring.
This Manners.
Aye, it's Reed with the group that's gone north. Tracked. Hang on, have you got our mission statement there? Save me spouting it.
Hey, you'll hear. All right, hold on a second. You're off in Colorado or something, right? And you can hear kind of papers rustling around.
Aye, I think.
Yeah, here it is. Look up
Aye.
any progress on that spiral yet.
Well, we found the woman that's supposedly shipping to the dealers.
Okay.
And we've got a deal with her to ship to us.
Okay. And you can almost hear like a confusion in her voice.
And truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what our next step's supposed to be. Do we give her the address that you guys have, so we've actually got an address to send the stuff to, and then deal with it, or are we just going to deal with it?
Uh, you should have a fixer set up already for you, right? They should be able to handle all that. They should be able to handle all that for you. Get the address.
That's
anything
big
like
again,
that you
sorry?
need. You should have a fixer already assigned. Give them a call.
Oh, and we do, yeah.
We did? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Rusty makes a mental note to actually read the fucking briefings before the missions. Alright.
Have you confirmed that she's... So, she's supplying the dealers. Is she the... I don't know. The chemist? Is she the source?
Not entirely sure on that one. She did have an incredible amount of bug spray, though, which I wonder if that's how she's shipping it, or whether there's a recursion that I'm unaware of that is particularly swampy and bug-like, or bug-ridden.
Well, there's as many recursions as there are books in the world, so... There's probably
that's
one
what I
out
was
there.
worried. I was wondering if there was one that was big, known kind of thing that I just didn't know about. Hey.
Maddie
Oh,
for Time, Jurassic Park, Land of Lost. She's just gonna start going through like these Jurassic style books and movies. Yeah, there's a lot.
Hey.
Oh god,
Um,
I'm lost.
yeah, you,
Donate to
we
the center
can-
of the earth.
yeah. We can also say that if she's not the chemist, she's definitely the, I don't know, the original dealer, let's say, because when I said no one had heard of it even 6 months ago, she's like, you hadn't heard of it 6 months ago. Like, she's known about it much longer than that.
Rusty just put the phone on speaker so that everyone
Yeah.
can chime in,
Yeah.
rather than him having to repeat it all.
Well, the estate is more concerned with external threats than internal, so there's a decent chance that it could have been around longer. That it could have been operating overseas first. We don't necessarily have jurisdiction in Europe or China.
Hey, there was a map with a load of pins in it. That might be relevant. Couldn't say for sure. There was a couple in the ocean. Is Atlantis isn't a real thing, is it?
Not on Earth, no.
I figured. There's a couple of pins in the middle of the bumfuck of the ocean. Like, you could point at it and it probably wouldn't be far from where the Titanic's resting, in one of them. Rusty has no idea where exactly the Titanic rests in the Atlantic. He just knows it's in the Atlantic.
There's one off the coast of New York?
Was it off the coast of New York?
Generally,
Somewhere between
yeah.
Southampton and New York, I can't remember.
No, I
where.
mean, was the pin there?
Oh, no.
Nay, no, okay, noted. That's where the Titanic rests. Thanks
Yeah,
for that
I
spot of
think
history.
that, yeah, I think if we go back, so we're thinking of going back tonight and
Okay.
having a look around. And I think we should take a picture of that map.
Aye, good shout.
Okay. Yeah, keep me appraised. Is there anything else you need? Sounds like you've got it under control.
We give that impression, don't we?
Yeah. I wish we had been able to pry a little more information out of her, but I don't know. She looked a little green around the gills. Maybe, maybe she wasn't feeling well or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I just figured that was, long-term exposure to the rocks.
Oh, that's a possibility, yeah. Although her eyes weren't purple, were they?
Nope.
Not that I noticed.
So she's not an active user.
Turns out she's just a radium girl.
Yeah.
I was gonna joke. Damn it.
It
beat-
turns
do it.
out that the store is sitting on like a uranium waste deposit site.
Uranium fever has gone and got her down. Uranium fever spreading spiral all around.
So heading back at night.
That seems to be the plan.
Unless you guys got
But
some
first,
other
we
idea.
need to phone the fixer.
Yeah. Yeah, just in case we, like, get arrested or whatnot.
I was going to say get caught. Just say, hey, we came back early.
Yeah,
That way, at least we've got the details ready to go. Just be like, hey,
yeah.
here's the address. You said tomorrow. Well, technically, it's 1 a.m., so it's tomorrow kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, have them set up an account for us and all of that.
So get back that night. All right.
Here's the plan.
Okay. So, imagine kind of as you guys get all set up and kind of watch and keep an eye on the place. You'll see, like, just before they close, this cleaning crew comes in, and watching through the window. You'll see they kind of clean the shop, the hallway, the bathroom, and then they head out. And then the store's gonna close up. Oh, Dulcie takes a lot of cigarette breaks, and she smokes these black cigarettes. If any of you were to like get a whiff of it, yeah, she's smoking cloves.
Of course she is.
Point of reference for what that is.
It's a type of cigarette where they mix cloves in with the tobacco. It's got a very sharp scent to it.
And it's something very much like kids of a certain type
Mm-hmm.
are clove cigarette smokers, like
Mm-hmm.
vaguely hippie.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Okay.
that goth hippie.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily goth hippie, but maybe more of like an emo hippie.
Okay.
But she takes a lot of cigarette breaks. I mean, like, we're looking at maybe 2 to 3 every hour.
Oh, fine.
Interesting.
I mean, business is slow and you're bored.
Mm-hmm.
I know several chefs that would do that if they could get away with it, and I wouldn't blame them.
But yeah, and after a little bit, Delcy and Everett will, you'll end up seeing as Lydia kind of comes out the front and looks back and forth, up and down the street a little bit, climbs into her car, drives off. Drives this fairly nice Lexus. Delcy and Everett are both going to kind of come out and lock up the store, and they'll head on out.
Okay, and we didn't see them doing anything additional, like other than just locking up, right?
No, yeah. There's
Okay.
probably a few packages, like few like UPS or FedEx packages that kind of came in, a few that went back out. Say all in all, you guys saw probably 9 packages come and go.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, like Lydia was saying.
I mean, she's
They get
clearly
quite a
doing
bit
the
of-
booming business. So
Oh yeah, exactly.
9 packages is a lot for a small store. So
Mhm. Etsy.
A lot of racks.
Turns out, like, that's why her website's so old. Is she just sells on Etsy.
yeah.
Get more. Just at least sell on your own site as one.
So, which way to go?
In through the window.
Yeah, I think bathroom window.
Okay.
That was a joke, but actually, yeah, that's probably the soundest idea as well.
Only because you said it was lower than.
Yeah, and it
than you
wasn't
would
like
expect
super
for a.
low, but it was like uncomfortably low. Like if you were to walk by, like you could still stand next to it and see out the window. It's like,
Yeah, which for a bathroom window is a little weird.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There is a side door to the place too.
Oh, there it is.
Well, the side door, no CCTV there either.
No, yeah, all the cameras are inside, mostly up front.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was kind of my thought with the bathroom,
Mm.
was that the cameras that we saw were for the showroom.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey Ian,
Hey,
you're the physical one. You think you can get us in here?
Did Ian die? Did I die? Who died?
He's looking
Hello?
around.
Oh no, I'm here.
Cool.
Scooting around.
It's right there.
Ah. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get through a window. That's
Well, I
the
mean,
box.
unless you have some other idea, but I figured entering from the back here was probably the least.
Over.
Oh, can we see in this other window that I can now see exists here to this utility closet or whatever it is?
Yeah, it's just this little utility closet. You look in there. Cleaning supplies, the hot water heater, electrical panel. There's some
don't
extra
know.
boxes of rock polish.
Hmm. Okay.
Crowbar. A couple of
Yeah, I'm
flashlights.
also kind of interested in this space over here, which doesn't have a window or whatever, so.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really know how alarm stuff works, but is there anything that would signify there may be alarm on this window?
Oh, is there like a,
Is there a Brinks
there's those contact
sign?
things? Yeah, like, there are little contact things. I don't know what
Oh, the
you
little
call
window
them.
sensors?
Yeah. Can we see if there are any of those?
Let me see. Looks like you're not seeing any. There we go. Okay. So the doors are obviously locked. The windows are locked. You are going to see that there's those little window sensors. So, like, if the window were to slide up, it would trip. Probably.
Okay.
And go back. I don't know how to deal with alarms. You want me to just like run in and grab something or some shit? Cause I don't know how to go in quiet.
It's on the windows, it's probably on the doors. I mean, I've got this, but I'd rather not set it off. You just sort of like gesture to a cipher that's in his pocket, which is a detonation cipher.
Oh, you know what I have?
You guys
I
do
don't
have
know if it would
rocks,
work
too.
in this.
I mean, aye, but we don't want to just break the window.
I do have the blackout thing. How big an area is that?
Let me see.
Because it says immediate range of the user becomes secure against any effects outside that area that sees, hears, or otherwise senses.
Oh,
What
immediate?
occurs?
It's like a 10-foot radius.
Okay. Would that apply though once we've tripped the sensor? like if I set that up and then we tripped the sensor, would that block the sensor?
Mhm.
Like, would that block it?
That's the second part of it. Taps, scrying sensors, and other direct surveillance methods are rendered inoperative within the area for a day.
So if I set it off here, and then we go inside, does it travel with me, or does it stay where I set it off?
Pretty much stays where you set it off.
Okay, but I imagine once we're inside, like they're probably worried about people getting inside. So once we're inside, I'm guessing other than the front area, we could probably move around okay.
Mhm.
So sure, I'm going to use that.
You said
Okay.
we didn't see any cameras, right?
Outside? No.
Except for in the shop area,
Oh, in
which
the
we're
shop.
not interested in. Yeah, so I'll set that off here, like right, I'll stand sort of right next to the window, and then set it off there.
Okay. And I picture that this blackout cipher, it probably looks like almost like a TI-82 calculator, those big ones. And it's just and it sets off little sparks, and you can kind of feel as like your cell phone cameras won't work for a little bit, anything like that. And if any of you aren't inside this, like just trying to look at it, it's almost like a Doctor Who perception filter. It
Wait,
doesn't
it's
make
gonna
you
knock our
invisible.
phone cameras out.
Mhm.
What was the radius on that again?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Rusty backs the fuck up.
Well,
Just
I
for a
think you
day.
want to.
Like, we're gonna need a phone cam.
Well, but they'll work again once we leave that radius, though, right?
Rendered
once we're in-
inoperative within the area for a day. So as long as they're within that area, it won't work.
Okay.
Yeah, Rusty's backing up just in case because we need a camera.
Okay.
for the
Yeah, we
photo.
need a camera to work.
Yep.
And you know what? I'll hand Rusty my camera as well.
Rusty's just there, like, all right, hand over your tech. Come on. It's not Empire owned stuff. And then just walks.
So this blackout's gonna, like I said, it's gonna Imelda kind of go up and it'll send off little zaps, and anybody standing outside the area, it'll be kind of like that. You have to kind of force yourself to look at it, and even then, it's almost like if you got something in your eyes, it's just a little blurry whenever you look wherever this blackout's at.
Yeah, and that way, if someone happens to have been walking nearby or whatever, they wouldn't see us going in.
So climbing on in the building.
Yep.
Which way would you like to go?
Not into
Uh-huh.
the showroom because we don't want to be caught on the cameras.
Do we want to just double check that utility room? Like, we didn't see much from the outside, but it's probably not a bad idea to just double check.
Couldn't hurt.
Oops.
Yeah, why not?
Checking the utility room.
Yeah. Oops. Wait, something happened here.
What'd you do?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, you
There.
got stuck.
Oh, I got
You
stuck
moved
in the
perfectly as I hit close, or I went to
Oh.
open it and just closed it.
Okay, so can I do like, I don't know, a perception check or something?
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's
Kind
perception?
of looking around.
Intellect?
Probably more like an intellect as you're looking around trying to recognize stuff.
Sure.
3. Okay. So looking around. Like I said, there's some extra supplies, some rock polish, a little bit of metal wire. You can kind of see on the east wall where essentially the security panel is. And it's like, you can kind of see like the little zaps and sparks going over it. You get the sense you might have shorted out the entire security system
Oop.
by mistake.
Mysterious shit happens all the time. Power
Yeah.
surge. Who knows?
A few things that would be usable. I mean, there's a bunch of tools, but there's like a crowbar. There's a giant wrench, like an oversized wrench. A couple of thick steel rods, like rebar, and there's 2 high-power flashlights hanging on one of the walls. You know, on one
Oh,
wall.
definitely taking the flashlights.
I figured.
Hey, Rusty, you need any of the rest of it? I mean, rebar is a lot to carry around, but like crowbar or something.
Yeah, say no to a crowbar. Actually, if we steal shit, they're gonna know. Ideally, we just want to get copies of everything.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We can always use the lights on our phones, so I'll put the stuff back. Yeah.
Okay.
If it ain't
That's-
worth nicking, it's not worth owning. And the rebar, and let's be honest, you can get a crowbar anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we know it's here in case we need it to open something at some
Very
point.
true. Where to next?
I think Ian's looking
so
at
I
that
was-
as well.
Yeah, I was
Awesome.
checking in the room we couldn't see in.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's this door that seems to be locked.
Well, we have a guy who knows how to pick locks. He's just not here.
It's true.
Well, there is the crowbar.
Yeah,
Again,
you could
criminal
always just
damage.
break it down.
I mean, I realize that's obvious, but hey.
You could give it a try. Yes, he's
You
quickly
could
looking
try it.
through
I
his.
mean, how good a lock could it be? You could try the credit card trick.
I mean,
This
do
is
you
like
wanna
this is like a handle and deadbolt.
Ah,
so that's not gonna work. Yeah. Quickly looking through my equipment. Ooh, that might work.
Detonation
It's
cipher.
going to be very. Huh?
Detonation cipher.
No, I'm not going to put what is essentially a long-range RPG because that's the range on it.
Uh-huh.
Range
Yeah.
long. I'm not going to press that against the door and pull the trigger. No, he's going to quickly go into his bag and just see that he's got a notebook. So he's going to try and take like the ring wire out of that notebook and try and make a very, very, very rudimentary like lockpick.
Huh. Okay.
And use like the tip of his knife as the lever to turn it.
Mhm.
Don't ask how I know how to pick locks.
I have a lockpick set sitting on my living room table.
Yeah, so you know what I mean by the lever and the
Mhm.
picks.
Because it's going to be so improvising your tool, I will add 1 to your difficulty. So it's going to be 1
That's
level
fine.
higher.
What am I rolling?
Give me a speed.
Cool. How much effort can I put into something? Up to 5, isn't it?
You can put up to 3 levels of effort. Each level adds 3.
Theoretically, we're gonna get a rest after this.
Sure.
Fuck it, yeah. I've got 1 edge. So it was 3, 4, 5.
So it
6.
reduces the
Okay.
cost. So it's 3, 5, 7. It'll cost you 6.
Fuck it, let's do it. 'Cause I want to get in here, and I swear if there's nothing in here, I'm gonna be mad. Watch my dice fuck me anyway.
You can
Effort
do
1. Here we go. Hey,
Yes.
that's
Hey.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Rusty knows mechanical shit. Somewhat.
And it only costs half your speed.
It's fine. I never use my speed anyway.
Yeah. So Rusty's gonna with a little bit of effort and some patience. Okay. Oh, and click. Got it. It was a difficulty 5 lock.
Nice. Well, isn't that
Thank you for putting the effort into it.
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah?
this door, you're gonna be able to open up this door, and with a little bit of a push, it's surprisingly. It gives that a little bit of a slow door, just, but it's not like a rusty hinge or anything. It's just, and you're gonna see these stairs that go down into the basement, and they go down probably about 30 feet.
Hey, that's a ways down.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Should we get a copy of the stuff from the office before we go poking our noses?
Well, rather, this first set you can see it kind of goes down about 15 feet and it turns, and if you were to follow those down, it goes down another 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably we should do what we need to do up here before we go down. So
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go poke around the office.
The office is locked too.
Motherfucker. Okay. I do I expend the rest of my effort?
It's up to you.
can I know you've said it before, but how does helping someone work?
If you are skilled in a task, you can help somebody with that
skilled
task or
in-
related to it, and it gives them like an asset, or
Um,
basically like a +3.
I mean, if you fail, I can have you try again without effort with the friendly help thing.
Mhm.
Let me see.
Would be helpful.
If your friend
Yes.
tries a task and fails, you can try again without spending effort. If you help,
Hmm.
you provide this advantage to your friend even if you're not trained in the task they were trying.
Mhm.
So I am pulling any advice completely out of my ass.
Okay. But
I also have the modify device thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Oh, it takes an hour now. That's not worth it.
How long
not
you want to
hanging
stay?
I don't. I really fucking don't.
Oh, but you know what I can do for you is
okay, for me.
I'll give you speedy recovery so that you can roll to gain back that speed.
Yeah, you do have your first recovery roll.
I
It's an
can
action.
cut your recovery
I
roll
do have
time
the
in
first
half.
recovery roll as an action. I'm going to spend the rest of my effort to make sure we get through this fucking door too.
Okay.
Because this is where, hopefully, the shit we're actually after is going to be.
Yeah.
Here we go. Roll,
Although
there
basements
goes.
have been good to us, so
Motherfucker.
but
Hey,
still a
hey.
4. That's pretty
Not a
good.
1.
I've rolled 1 dice above fucking 10.
Well,
Please tell me this door was a difficulty 4 lot instead of a difficulty 5.
no, it was difficulty 5.
Motherfucker.
All right, so
And
tried
you're
jiggling
trying
the
to.
knife harder.
And Rusty's trying to, because he's using improvised tools, he's got to aim at a 6.
Oy.
Have I tried that? You know what? I've not tried that. I've not tried that. I'm going to try that. Thank you. Do I just add that 6 speed back and roll it as if it were there? Because I don't have to expend the effort for the same bonus?
Or
No, you still have to roll.
think it-
What it
I
is
think it's
if
retrying costs effort, I think.
yes, if you fail on a roll and you want to try it again, you can, but it costs effort with no bonus
Okay, also, why am I now suddenly damaged?
because you have 0 speed.
Oh.
Maybe it's time to take that recovery.
Take that
action.
first recovery roll.
Yeah.
So take the first one. Yeah.
6 points back. Woo!
Yeah. I'm back
Okay.
in my speed.
And
There
then you can do the next one in half an hour. Instead
In
of
half
an
that time.
Yeah.
It's 1 action, 10 minutes, 1 hour.
Okay.
Oh, right. So he can do the 10-minute one in 5 minutes.
Cool.
So you want to try it again?
Okay.
So you can roll again.
I do want to try again because we do need to get in here, and I'd rather not break in. And where's the fucking guy with the lockpicks when you need him?
So essentially, you're gonna roll this speed with a -3.
You think I
Oh
should
no,
give it
sorry,
a
no,
try?
you don't have to because Ian's helping you. That's right.
So, do I tempt the dice and just only expect? I'm not going to expend all of it this time because I do not want to be impaired. So I'm only going to add 2 levels of effort,
Okay.
unless I'm forced to.
Okay. You're
So
aiming
that's
at a
4
6. So
Yeah. So that's 5 effort for math
yeah, it'll be 5
brain.
effort.
Cool.
Right, if you put 2 effort, it'll be 5 speed.
For brain math. Yes, let's go with that.
So, oh, and because you're 1 edge, it'll cost 4 speed. So you'll be 2 speed.
Cool.
So
Did-
that's
but
2 levels of
that-
effort.
Didn't do that correctly, but I
Oh,
got
Hey!
through the door.
Damn.
So I should have 2 speed left. Why did it deduct that much?
Because you put 3 effort.
Whoops. Done. Any case,
A
Well,
19
you
would
can
have beat it
heal
either
again.
way. Yeah, a 19 would have beat it too. So, because you were
Yeah,
aiming
but-
for an 18.
definitely through that door.
So, you're gonna get this door open.
Remind me to invest in an actual set of lockpicks. I've ruined my notebook.
You'll do that without spending the extra effort. You get a minor effect, so
Okay.
basically
I'll
you'll get the
happily do
effort for
that.
free.
It's just stubbornness. Just like, no, I'm fucking get through this door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quit. See,
minor
told you.
effects. Minor effects are nice like that. It could be like you're able to fully restore, or a minor effect can be something like if you did put effort in, it didn't cost you anything.
Cool. I'm cool with that. Right. Who wants to be the photographer?
So yeah, again, stepping in, you got computer desk, filing cabinet, safe, shelf with shipping supplies, and a poster of the world stuck on one wall.
Cool. Shall we start taking photos?
Yeah.
Computer's turned off. By the way.
Where's Mr. E when we need him?
Retired.
He's
or on holiday.
he's on a different mission.
Yeah. Is the file cabinet locked?
File cabinet is no.
Excellent.
Yeah. So if you kind of pull it out and look through it,
Yeah.
bunch of material having to do with owning a rock shop, contracts with suppliers, employee files, tax filings, records of sales going back about 10 years, deeds, so on and so on.
Okay. Insect repellent?
Yeah, 2 cases of it.
No false bottoms or anything, just actual insect repellent.
Actual insect repellent. Yeah, this looks like a high end. If there was like an industrial grade, this would be it.
I'm
Like,
gonna
this
take
is like
a scan of that.
this is like the insect version of bear spray.
I hope I never have to work in an industry where industrial insect repellent is fucking required.
Wasp and hornet spray, especially. Had that when I was at Dish.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a can of that and throw it in my pack.
There you go. Industrial insect repellent. What else would you like to check? I'm assuming you're getting pictures of the world map or anything like that jumps out at you.
The world map, any documents that she may have left lying on her desk pertaining to locations. Like just seeing if there's any locations that correspond with the world map.
Not on the desk, no. Even like flipping through the file cabinet, nothing
Yeah, I
that
was
seems to
gonna
jump
say,
out to you.
anything in the files that look like shipping receipts that might go to some of those places?
Yeah, that's what it is.
There are a number of shipping labels, but there's so many. Give me like an investigation and intelligence, or like a pattern recognition kind of thing.
Um, huh. Does remembering and memorizing do anything for me? Probably not, right? Let's see.
No, I wouldn't say so in this case.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just do a straight intellect. Ugh. Nope. I see nothing.
Imelda's not going to find any evidence that, like, almost the opposite. Like, the pins on the map, well, partly because, like, the pins on the map, aside from the one roughly where Seattle would be, you're not totally sure where the pins are, or where they're supposed to be at, like what cities they're supposed to be or anything.
Like they're not on top of city names. They're just sort of
Right.
stuff.
Like, the scale of the map doesn't necessarily have city names on it. Like, it barely has, like, you only really know where, like, the country borders are because, well, it's got the big country borders. So, but yeah, there's not like capital cities or anything like that on the map. So yeah, no.
As Rusty's taking the pictures, he's sending them straight off to Boss Lady.
Science division.
Pretty much just like, hey, related to X case.
Mhm.
Yeah, remind me the next time we're back at the estate to get some drive duplication hardware, because really that would have been useful in this case. But
Also, remind me to get the science team a crate of beer, because whoever has to try and decipher this mess, they deserve it.
for sure.
Yeah, of course, Sword's got to deal with this.
So left we have the safe, the computer, and the stairs to the basement.
Don't think I've got the lock-picking skills to break into a safe. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, is it a dial, number dial kind of safe, or a key kind of safe?
This looks more like the keypad safe.
Okay. I'm gonna try the one trick I know for those things, which is to let's see, do I have anything powdery? Yeah, let's say I have makeup or something in my bag. And I'm gonna blow some powder on it and shine a light kind of on the side and see if I can see fingerprints on any of the numbers.
Give me a lab analysis. A lab analysis. That. You got that thing for a skill, right?
Yeah.
We'll call it that. 3.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna pick out 3409. Have all been pressed.
Okay. Hmm.
And this is a decent sized safe. I mean, it's not like gigantic, like closet safe, but
Right.
I'd say this is probably about the size of the file cabinet.
Okay, so it's unlikely. It's not like a hotel safe where it would be like
No,
a 4-digit number.
It's bigger than a hotel safe.
Um. Hmm. Trying to see if I have anything that would be helpful here. That takes too long. Is there anything? Is there like a pull-out drawer for the keyboard for the computer?
It'd be like keyboard basically sitting on top of the desktop.
Okay. I'll look underneath. Sticky notes?
Uh, there is a sticky note with the Wi-Fi password. The Wi-Fi is Rocky Start. Password is Chrysolite33.
Takes a photo of the path.
Right.
Don't suppose it's a birthday or something, is it? What were the numbers again?
0349.
Let's see. Oh, I want to say that it has like an atomic number or something. Because I
349.
bet it's something 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 33. Let's see.
Suppose. No, that's work. Unless it's a date. It wouldn't be daft enough to just put the numbers in ascending order, would they? Or 30th, 94, maybe? I don't know.
Um,
I'm spitballing.
Something 94 is not a bad. You know what? I'm just going to try once. 0394.
Nope.
No.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I was
like
thinking the
0394.
website from the 90s.
Nothing.
0394 would be like March 94.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know that this is our area.
Oh, we could do without Techie, but he had to go get himself reassigned, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
Chrysolite is peridot, but I don't know that that helps us a whole lot.
You have no idea how happy it made me that you actually called it Peridot instead of Peridot. That made me unreasonably happy. You know the
Um,
name!
Yeah. It's actually a stone I like very much. It's very pretty.
And one of the best
Um,
characters in Steven Universe. But I digress.
Ah. Yeah, see,
Now the next guy you're gonna meet's Peridot.
yeah.
Are they going to be a techie and slightly green?
No, they're actually a sentient golem, entirely made out of rock.
You are basically describing Peridot from Steven Universe. It's
Oh,
basically what the
okay.
gems are.
I've never seen Steven Universe. So okay.
Crazy rock people.
Eh.
Like, do recommend. But yeah, F394. Don't suppose it wouldn't be the address of the building, would it? No. Don't suppose it's 3094, is it?
See,
Anyone?
30. Hmm.
See, I'm now unsure if this is something from the book, because the book's older, but this is set in the present day.
Mm-hmm. The
So
book
it's a
is
date.
new enough that it referenced Bitcoin. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but Bitcoin's been around a
Sorry,
while.
Well,
Which book?
the module.
Oh. Yeah. It's killing me because I feel like that's
Give me like an intellect check.
Okay.
What's
I'll put some effort into it here.
Okay.
are both of us doing that?
Whoever wants to think about this thing, try to
I
puzzle
think
on
we're
this
both
out.
thinking
If
about
you're
it,
like
that's the thing.
skilled in, if you're skilled in puzzles or codes or anything like that.
Like part of me's like third of the
Um,
fourth
would-
09.
Would knowledge the strange have helped?
No, not for this
Okay.
one.
Quantum
Would knowledge
physics?
Nope.
would knowledge history help?
Probably not.
Damn it. See, now I'm pretty sure Bitcoin started turning up in like 09, 010.
Something like that. Yeah.
09, 010, yeah.
I mean, 010
Nate's
is
going to
accurate.
look that
There's
up.
an O in front of it.
Yes, sure. I'm looking it up.
I want to say it was 2010, or 2009, something like. It was right around there.
Okay, it's not the date of Bitcoin, I can confirm. January 9th, 2009. Bitcoin's old. But yeah.
Eh,
I don't know. I don't know. Last, you're gonna have to work that one out yourself.
4. So with the 4,
Oh wait.
Wait.
I'm gonna try 4930.
nope, nothing.
Only because in my random reading of Wikipedia it says the visible light spectroscopy of Chinese peridot sample showed light bands between 493.0 and 481.0 nanometers. This is conveniently the right numbers.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we're getting into that thing short
Yeah,
of blowing
no,
the damn thing up.
Yeah, I think we're just SOL when it comes to this.
So with the tier 4 intellect check, Imelda,
Yeah.
you'll very much like, okay. Looking at the prints and everything else, like, okay, this is probably a 6-digit code. You know 4 of them. You just don't know the pattern, or you don't know the order. This is
Right.
very much like the game of Mastermind, unfortunately.
Right, and we
And I love that
know,
game.
and I'm willing to guess that the 2 3s are next to each other, given that it's chrysolite 33.
They're not.
They're not? Okay.
I'll say this is the other hint I'll give you for a tier 4, because you didn't quite roll high enough to completely figure it out. But
Yeah.
kind of looking at looking at the lock, looking at the safe, everything else, Mello kind of thinks like, I don't know why. Maybe you have a similar safe to this in the office or in your lab. This type of safe, like, you have to end the code with 00. It's kind of like lock it in and activate the code kind of thing. So the code ends in 00.
Okay. So let's see.
And it's 6 digits.
Okay, so I'm betting that there are 2 3s at least, because and
What's Ian doing during all this time?
He's been staring at that staircase, kind of listening down and kind of checking back with the people and really thinking about just going down to take a peek. Kind of like standing about like a step or two down. Getting a
Ian-
little impatient. They've been fucking around with the safe for a bit and
I'm going to offer you an intrusion, Ian.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to get 1 XP. And 1 XP to whoever else you would like.
Hey, Rusty. You learned
Okay.
a lot about lockpicking today.
Yay.
So, Ian,
Thank you.
Ian, while you're standing up on top of the stairs, or on top of these stairs, every now and then, like looking over, looking back. Okay, I'd say like after a few minutes, there's gonna be like this mosquito kind of comes up and ends up like you end up having to slap at this mosquito that's landing in your neck.
Ooh.
It feels like it came up out of the basement. If
And-
only because that's where you're standing.
And then it's just gonna be like the dot 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 light bulb, and he's gonna run over to the office and go, "Hey guys, there's bugs in the basement."
Oh God.
I mean, normally
I'll-
there
I'll-
is bugs in the basement, sort of underground. Isn't that usual for American basements?
I'm not sure if Ian would know about Colorado, but basically up here, like I said, I haven't seen a bug other than like ants through a cracked foundation just at my job, gnats and grasshoppers in a big field, and that's it. I haven't seen a bug in like in an apartment I've lived in or any building but my work in like yeah, at least I haven't noticed one in a long time. Oh wait, a spider.
I was gonna say spiders everywhere. The
I haven't
silent
seen
wall
many
ninjas
around
to
my
spidering.
apartment, but I remember seeing one on a wall a few months ago. It's actually
Hmm.
bugs, mosquitoes in here. Sweet. What time of year is it? Is it summer?
It is currently the 14th of July in game, not in reality.
All right.
Yeah.
If there was gonna be a mosquito, it's probably right now.
Yeah, I'll toss him a can of bug spray too, just in case. Like, yeah, we should probably have this. I'm gonna give it one shot, and then we'll. Because you said the 2 3s aren't next to each other, right?
Right.
So then there's two numbers I'll try. The first one is 349300.
349300. Nope, nothing.
And 439300.
Nope. And again, just
Um, so there can't be many other choices, right? Because
I'd lend you my notebook so you can write them all down, but kind of falling apart now. I can give you paper and pen.
yeah, because it can't be. So then the only other options are 3 9
3943
3.
3493 or 43. Sorry.
No, because we know. Well, I guess we don't know for sure that there are 2 3s. That's
Yeah.
just my best
We were
guess.
just assuming.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll try two more. 439300.
We did that one, didn't we?
No, we did 3493 and 43. Oh, you're right. Yes,
Yeah.
those are the ones I did. So then 3943.
3943.
Yeah,
Still locked.
3934.
Locked.
Okay, well,
Rusty, give me an intellect check.
General knowledge or anything particular?
yeah,
'Cause I've
general
got history
patterns.
and geography.
Just
Okay.
intellect.
Well,
And Ian's running down the stairs.
that's about right.
He's
Yeah.
slowly descending the stairs. He wants to like look around the, like, because it goes like kind of makes a corner, goes back. Kind of want to looks down that side, shine the light down. Not going all the way down, but he is taking a look.
Buzz.
Looking down, those stairs go down and wrap around the corner, and they go down to two different doors. and it kind of stops. Both doors are closed. The door to the north side, yeah. You can see the door on the door
There I
straight
am.
down, the door east. Yeah, zoom out a little bit.
Yeah. I
The
was
door
just like,
east,
okay, it's still-
The door east looks like a basic office door, a little basic handle lock. Or basic handle. No deadbolt or anything on it. And there are a few mosquitoes down here.
I'm gonna roll something real quick just to see.
Okay.
All right, let's see. I'm
That's
aiming
two.
for a 3.
Okay. A tier 3 or a die 3?
Oh. All
That
right,
is
so
not a tier 3. Okay.
he's gonna try to open this door.
Okay.
The I
So-
guess east.
So you can open it up, and it's a storeroom. It's filled with some extra stock, geodes, postcards, lapidary supplies, even toilet papers and pens. Everything a functioning shop needs to have on hand for resupply.
Yeah.
Even a few more
So-
flashlights.
I'm assuming it's gonna take him a couple minutes at least to look around while they're doing shit,
Mhm.
and he's basically gonna go through everything and slightly like, not like detail every single item, but like checking containers, stuff like that.
Right.
He's not even sure what he's looking for, but unlike upstairs earlier today, he's actually being careful to put shit back where he found it.
Ah, it's a good idea.
And yeah, I guess he's in a closet for now.
The humidity down here is a little bit higher than it was upstairs. Even for like Colorado, I don't know what humidity is like in Colorado, but
None.
yeah, it feels a little damp down here. Like they
Like-
need to run a dehumidifier.
Yeah, if the snow's not melting, the humidity is none.
Okay.
Then it's really fucking high.
Mm.
Eh, So yeah, I guess while they're looking, he's just kind of down here.
Okay.
I guess if they are taking a while, he would probably try a north door too.
The north door is locked. It's got that same kind of like pretty impressive deadbolt. You can break it down.
He's not smart, but he's not that stupid.
How long are you
he's
guys
gonna-
upstairs fighting with this lock?
Well, I think I'm pretty much ready to give up. It was
Okay.
worth a shot, but
About that time, you're gonna hear Ian coming back into the room, going, "Hey guys, there's another storeroom downstairs, but there's another locked door. Also, it's
Just-
not as dry down there."
I
As he
think
just
we should
hands him
take the
the
crowbar
coil.
to it. At this point, she's gonna fucking know we were here, so whatever.
Is she? Genuine question.
I assume if there's like a bunch of attempts in the safe, like locks,
Yeah,
there would be
I
some kind of
assume that
notification.
Yeah, like
like
I mean, I
failed
guess it
login
could
attempt.
unlock automatically, with time, but
Like, I assume like on a computer there for at least like expensive safe, there might be some like failed login attempt type of message.
Mhm.
Like, hey, by the way, someone tried to get in this and it didn't work.
yeah.
But yeah, there's a good chance. Like, if there's anything like that, then 100% she knows we were here.
Yeah, so we
Plus-
might as well.
There's also another issue when you pick a lock and you close the door on your way out. You can't exactly relock it, or can you? It seems like that would also be an issue.
You can. You're basically repicking it or you're picking it in reverse.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it would just take a while.
You, I
That's
don't
one of
know if you
those.
do actually.
It's one of those like technically, yeah, you can, but
Yeah, like if the doors are unlocked, that's gonna tip her off, and if the safe has some kind of notification, then she's definitely gonna know someone was in here. And considering we just showed up out of nowhere, mentioned that her business partner is out of the way,
I
and
don't think
someone
you
is
do.
going through her shit.
I don't think you do, because normally a lock, when you turn it to unlock it, at least here in the UK, you turn 180, you don't turn it a full 360. But the pins are only on one side of the lock. You should be able to turn it back.
Hmm.
I
I
don't know
guess
if it's
it
different from the
depends
locks
on
in the
how it
US.
depends on how the
locks.
lock's built. Yeah,
GM, which way is it built?
it's built in the U.S. way, so.
Where's the US way? This does not answer the question.
Google, what's the U.S. way?
Hold on.
Hey Google.
Yeah, I mean, like my front door has a deadbolt, so when you lock it a hundred, like you put the key in and turn the key 180 degrees.
Yeah, locks. But the pins in the lock are only on one side of the thing. So when you put the key back
Right.
in, they're resting on a flat, basically.
Right, but it won't. The deadbolt won't re-engage unless you actually like. I can shut my door and it'll lock like the normal way, but the only way you can engage the deadbolt is with a key if you're outside.
The way
Yeah.
a lock pin, the way the pins are set up in a lock, is that yes, you can use lock picks to lock an unlocked door. You just have to line the pins up so that way you can rotate the chamber, and then the inner chamber actually activates the, or interacts with the piston to lock the door, or the actual lock piston.
Yeah,
Yes.
what I mean is if
Even
the
in
lock only
Britain-
turns 180, the smooth side of the tumbler should be pressing against the pins, so we should just be able to
Do you
twist it the other way.
turn it 180 and take the key out, or do you turn it 180 and return your key and then pull it out?
We can do. We can take the key out. Most of the time, there are
Oh.
some locks that aren't, because weird. But yeah,
Yeah, we like every lock I know of here is you turn it like 180, but you bring it back upright and take your key out.
I guess you do. You bring it back upright before you
Mhm.
take the key out.
yeah, have me mentally thinking about this. Either way, yeah, I don't think I've got enough speed to repick the lock.
Now we just hear Nate running downstairs to look at his doors. Damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, the deadbolt on the front of the house is a completely okay. It's one of the spring load ones that you,
Yeah.
when you open it with the key, it just opens the latch, and then the second you let go of the key, it snaps back. I don't have a deadbolt on hand.
Yeah, but you know what? I say we just use the crowbar because chances are what we're going to find down there will be sufficient for us to deal with her one way or another. So it really won't matter that she's found out.
Yeah, I'm outvoted. Go for it.
So who wants to try to open
Huh.
this north door?
Actually, hold on. Let me see the lockpick stuff.
Just hands
Okay.
him back, hands him what is essentially just the spring from his ring-bound notebook, and
Okay.
he was using his knife.
All right. Oh
Good luck.
God.
Hey,
Would picking a lock, like he doesn't have skill, would that have anything to do with patience, discipline, or willpower?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well then, I'm gonna put 2 effort into this because that's how much I can. Because I have 2 effort, and fortunately, I have 3 edge and speed.
You
Oh, wait.
I'll tell you this, Ian, because you are impatient or impulsive. In order to complete this, you have to put in 2 effort.
Okay. Wait, hold on. All right, I'm doing the speed. Yes. Effort. 3 edge. Good. 2 effort. Good. All right. Let's do this. Yeah.
where if he gets it first fucking time.
Oh, it was laying on 13.
It was on 13.
13 wouldn't have done it.
Oh well.
The dice really want us to fail.
Oh yeah. It's hard for Ian because he's impatient. He has an inability, so he's rolling with a -3. So he
Alright,
had to do 2 levels of effort just to complete this.
at this point, he has thrown the wire on the floor and is reaching for the crowbar.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a might with. I'll count that as an asset. So.
Alright, where'd my character sheet go? Okay. Let me see. Alright, no, yeah. All my physical shit is about like running, climbing, sneaking.
Mhm.
Do a straight might.
Yeah, why do you have sneaking?
I
Anyway.
don't know. It's like
You probably got it from
you can
something
sneak
else.
from
It's like,
place
I
to
don't know.
place. I think I actually picked it. It's like he can get
Okay.
from place to place pretty quietly. It's just what he does when he gets there that may be the issue. He's seen a lot of
God.
action movies, and he'll do some combat rolls to get behind cover.
They're going dun 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 rolls.
Give
He's
me a
actually
might.
not great. Oh yeah.
Give me a might with a +3.
All right. +3. So that's. Oh wait. Oh yeah, modifier. I can put that there. All right, and I'm gonna put 2 effort in that.
Okay.
Edge 1. 2. Edge. Well, yeah, I actually do have 1 edge. All right, and bam. Ah,
6.
Oh, 6
That's-
is pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually the number I was looking for.
Yay!
So Ian's gonna take this crowbar and with a little bit of, give it a little bit of a shoulder check and a twist, and you're gonna pop this door open.
he jams it like as much in the door frame as possible, then just kicks the crowbar as hard as he can.
You know you could have just. You know,
So-
never mind. Job's a good one.
Picks it back up, just goes
So-
through the room. Now he has a weapon.
Before I open this door, because the room's unlit, there's a light switch just inside the door. It doesn't work. As the door opens, you can feel this kind of damp, warm, almost stifling air. It smells like vaguely of roadkill. If you shine a flashlight in there, you'll see like these white plastic buckets filled to the very brim with water, kind of scattered across the cement floor. Mosquitoes just swarming over the top of each bucket.
Very much getting deja vu. Have we been here before?
Whatever this is, it's not good.
So, I'm going to. Does that say night's something nest? Yeah. Anyway.
That's why I had to say that stuff before I opened the door.
So he's gonna see all these mosquitoes and grab that can of bug spray in his hand and just kind of douse himself.
Okay.
Like he reeks now.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go in there. He's gonna try to like shine a flashlight in the water and look in.
Looking down in the water, they just look like white plastic buckets full of water.
There's nothing in them?
Lots and lots of mosquitoes.
Kinda has pulled his shirt up like over his nose and mouth just so he doesn't inhale one.
Mhm.
Because that sucks a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, mosquito up the nose is horrible. Anyway.
Take your word for it. We don't really get them.
Screw you.
If
The
we do, they're
Louisiana
just
state
not as
bird.
common.
I guess he's just gonna keep looking around because he has an actual flashlight, not just a phone one.
Mhm.
Because he has a flip phone and that probably doesn't have a functional flashlight.
That's
So-
unfortunate.
He's just kind of going around looking for anything interesting. That's
mean, there's a
not
door
just
on the north
bucket
wall.
folder.
But otherwise, yeah. Anybody else? Are you guys all dousing yourself with insect spray? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
no?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like the done
Yeah.
thing
The,
now.
the words written on the floor I find deeply disturbing, but presumably they're not actually written on the floor of the room.
No. Like every room you go into, there's just like in the middle of the store.
Or
That is really convenient. I imagine that helps with the blueprints.
All right. I'm gonna fuck with this door then if I'm done looking around.
Did you guys leave the door open behind you when you came in?
I mean, well, Ian went in first, but he wouldn't have closed it.
Imelda, Rusty? Or did you guys close it
Yeah.
behind you?
I don't
would
know that I
have-
would have.
I would have left it open unless someone else closed it because I want to potentially get out of here.
Yeah.
Letting all our mosquitoes out.
Oh, I think this is as far as we got with Jacob. That's why I'm remembering it.
This is how the coronavirus starts in this world.
No, this is good because beyond this point, I have no meta knowledge.
We've also taken a little bit of a different path than Jacob did.
A far better path, I would argue. But yeah,
Okay. Can you guys roll initiative for me?
Oh god.
Yay!
Okay. Where is initiative?
Actions. There it is. Oh, that was
Oh,
one at
look at
20
this.
and flopped. Oh well.
Here we
7
go.
Good.
yeah, that's about right.
Man, Travis, can you at least put pants on when you play online?
No.
No, why would you bother doing that? It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not wearing pants.
So if you can't pantsless D&D, what's the point?
What's the point?
Exactly. It's like,
That's
if you
why
can't do
the internet
pantsless D&D,
exists.
what's the point?
Ugh.
Why does the internet
Ooh.
exist if not to keep us from wearing pants?
No.
Like, admittedly, I'm the inverse. I'm wearing pants and
Is
just
that the other
shirts, but like, it's not the
I
point.
mean,
It's sweet, but it's got like that
basically
instant
no one
sharpness.
is fully clothed.
Yeah. Well, none of the guys have admitted to it.
So as soon as you guys kind of all get into the room and Ian gets up to this north door,
She could do strawberries.
you're gonna. I guess you won't necessarily hear it,
Want it? Daddy ate one.
but Rusty and Imelda, can you both give me? Let's see.
There's how this room got its name.
Mmm. Yummy.
So
Can
who
you
brought
give
the
me-
flares?
I
Oh, there it
have
is.
I have spray and Ian has
We're
spray.
gonna go watch DuckTales.
Can you give me defense rolls? Imelda and Rusty.
On what stat?
Speed, bite.
We'll do. Yeah, probably speed.
Okay. Hey! Finally rolled higher than a fucking 20.
5. That's good. Imelda. So I don't know how you actually, Rusty. You're gonna. I don't know. Maybe feel as this thing creeps down behind you. Imelda, this thing is going to creep down behind you, and almost before Imelda can even react, there's going to be like these little arms that are going to kind of run around Imelda real quick, and this thing is trying to web Imelda up.
Oh no.
It's going to start cocooning Imelda as she stands there.
Oh, it's the stupid mummy all over again.
Guessing it misses Rusty.
Yeah. So
He just feels it.
yeah,
ducks and
Rusty's
it's
going to be like,
nope.
"Gah." Even if it's one of those like he happens to look over and sees this thing kind of creeping down behind Imelda in the dark, and it's just it's going to start wrapping up Imelda. Essentially, what that's going to do to Imelda is your speed is going to be 0 until you can break out of this, and next round, if it gets to finish wrapping Imelda up, you're going to be basically immobilized.
Okay.
Breaking from the web can be done.
Okay, because I do have a dagger, so I'm hoping that helps.
Maybe, yeah. But we will get things started off. Ian, I imagine there's probably a, oh god, what the hell is that? To make Ian turn around.
Yeah.
I assume they're giant spiders.
Oh yeah.
The-
Oh, sorry. There's a separate spot for me to read. 2 spiders the size of horses dropped, kind of swing down from the high basement ceiling. As you guys look up, you can see numerous bodies cocooned in gray webs hanging unmoving around these 8-legged monsters. There's bodies hanging from the ceiling.
What Ian hears when he turns around is "fuck off, Shelob," as he ducks.
Yeah. Are the buckets underneath where the bodies are? Like,
No,
That's
they're just kind of scattered.
okay.
Alright.
I don't really understand the water buckets, but okay.
Mosquito farm.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes
Mosquito
lay their eggs.
They
Yeah.
breed in water.
They breed in standing water.
But oh, to feed the spiders?
Apparently.
Okay.
To feed their young.
Thousands of breeding mosquitoes are sufficient to feed the spiders here. Though just barely.
Alright, so. Thinking not just straight up attack. Can I just, like, jump on this thing and try to, like. Basically, like, keep it from wrapping up and melt? I'm thinking, like, almost jump on its back and, like. You know, I'm holding the crowbar, like, pull the crowbar damn near, like, under the mandibles, like, to its mouth and just pull back, like I'm trying to choke it out.
Hmm.
Consider it.
Can I
Give me
choke out a spider?
give me like a. Do you have like a jumping or anything like that?
Yes, I do.
It's not
Like
bad
climbing?
time
There
to
you go,
tell you
yeah.
that.
Oh wait, I have climbing. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a climb.
I was gonna say it's now a bad time to tell you that spiders don't have lungs.
They don't. Correct.
No,
Like
just
most
choking it
insects,
out.
they do. What is it, capillary breathing or something like that? I don't know what it's called.
There are lots of little holes down the side of their body, like most insectoids. Yeah, they don't have lungs. Just air flows in and out through the holes.
We're
But-
thinking almost like what's it called, like the bit or whatever for a horse, the thing they bite down on.
The bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like pulling that back into its mouth, just like.
Give me a
Probably
spe-
wouldn't even hurt that bad.
Give me like a climbing speed.
Climbing. Alright, speed, good. I'm gonna put an effort into that, cause yay, 3 edge and speed. Just free effort for 1 tier. And, come on. Speed. Damn.
Nice. So you'll be able to climb up on top of this thing, and Ian's gonna almost leap on top of this thing, and again you'll see that crowbar kind of pulling its head back or pulling its mandibles back. So it's gonna be mostly stopped on wrapping Imelda. She's still wrapped up from like the legs, but it gives her a chance to do something.
Cool.
I am riding a spider.
Woo!
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
I do not have a hat to wave in the air, though.
We will get you a hat for your birthday.
I don't know that I have a thing. I don't. Okay. Night Spider's grappled. Technically, I guess. I don't know.
It's a lot of legs. I'm pretty much just holding its face, but
Let's see. It doesn't say what to do in that situation.
at the very least, Night Spider is inconvenienced and uncomfortable.
Yes.
We should
Just
fucking.
imagine someone jamming a metal bar into your cheeks, just like, stop, stop.
Well,
I mean,
it's
I
gonna
can,
try to
but
shake
probably
off.
can't.
It's gonna try to shake off Ian. It's going to turn and start to climb up this wall and go and basically try to climb up the ceiling or climb across the ceiling. Ian, give me a might to hold on, essentially. We're looking for a 5.
That'd be like a Mike climbing?
No,
Not just
I wouldn't call this climbing because you already climbed.
I mean, rock climbing
do
requires you to
This
hold
is
on.
more like might to maintain your grip.
Yeah. Alright.
Is it
That's
climbing
something
if the wall moves under you?
Yeah.
A lot of
Alright.
climbing walls do that.
Let's see. Does it still count as like, wait, is it defense train or just take the trained off or?
You go ahead and do might defense.
Alright. Almost.
Almost. So maybe as this thing starts to go up the wall,
Like, it's like, I got this, and it hits the ceiling. I don't got this.
Yeah, between all the webbing and it's very much like, and Ian will kind of drop down. But Melda is no longer being wrapped up anymore. Now it's just a matter of freeing your legs.
Okay.
Spider
Ian's
2, on the other
backwards.
hand, is going to try to. Yeah, it's going to try to bite at Rusty.
Ah, fuck you, you little shite.
Rusty, give me a defense roll, please.
On speed again?
Your call. Speed or might. This is how do you want to block it.
I will go on speed. Because it makes no odds. Yep, that's about right.
It's going to sink these mandibles into like Rusty's, I don't know, maybe his arm.
Ah,
Rusty's gonna go up to block and probably hurts like motherfucker.
The subtitles just says
Ooh.
Aaron
Oh,
Gallic.
oh, thank goodness you're not webbed. That's good. Because there's a follow up if you're webbed.
I'm not what?
No, you didn't get webbed up. Remember?
Yes. I'm glad about this.
And
The subtitles still pop up saying swears in Scottish Gaelic.
Imelda, what do you want to do?
So what do I need to do to get out of the webbing?
You can try to break the webbing with a might check, or you can try to cut the webbing with your dagger.
Okay, I
Both
guess
takes
I
about the same
will
amount of time.
Yeah, I'll try the dagger.
The dagger can cut through it, and it's not like it's going to dodge or anything. It's just that you have to deal like 8 points of damage because this is thick webbing.
Okay, well, presumably that hits or whatever I need to do, right?
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily roll your attack on the webbing.
Oh, okay.
The only catch here is how much on the damage. Yeah, because it's only going to be 2 points of damage.
Okay, well, then we get 2 actions, right, before I have to do something
Correct.
special. Okay, so that's 4 points, so I'm halfway
Halfway.
there.
Yeah.
And then speed if I want to try to
Mm-hmm.
Get a
For
third
speed
speed?
5.
speed 5, huh? I think I'll put I'm gonna put 2 effort into it because you know what, actually, I'm oh damn it.
Oh, that's 17.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm assuming 3 does not.
No, not quite.
Okay.
So there'll be very much where like you're trying to you're getting partway through this webbing and then either you slip or something like that, but like it kind of like starts to go up your arm too, so now your arm's starting to get kind of caught up in this web.
Ugh. Okay.
It's hard to say if you're making it better or worse.
Well, I guess that's as much as I can do, so
Rusty, the spider bit you,
Motherfucker.
and your friend is webbed up, and apparently making it worse.
Oh, okay. Just remind me, because I'm daft. There
Mhm.
isn't opportunity attacks, is there, in this game?
No,
Cool.
no, there's just GM intrusions.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how much damage my knife does.
If you hit the little magnifying glass or whatever, it should say it.
Whoops. Well,
That much.
2. So even if I was to attack the web, it would not help immediately.
Well, you
There's only
basically have to
50
spend your turn getting Imelda out. Is what it would end up being. Or put effort into your damage.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got a huge amount of effort to put into my speed anymore.
It'd be might.
Oh, now that I have got effort in. How much does it? Is it like 1 level
Just
of
like
effort
normal.
increases it? How much damage did Imelda do? No, that's meta knowledge. I can't ask that. Hmm.
1 point of effort adds 3 points of damage.
Oh, okay. In which case, yes, I will go over and expend the effort to help Imelda get out.
Okay.
You have to roll the attack, or can I just tick
No.
that off as
No, it'll go.
cool?
Okay.
Rusty just sort of turns around, just swipes the knife down, just down the length of it, like he's cutting open a hay bale.
Huh.
Wait, up you get.
All right. Do you want to shoot for a third?
It's tempting,
It's optional.
but the gun is not silenced.
It's true.
Because I haven't had a chance to get the silencer yet. Or get a gun with a silencer.
Uh-huh.
So no.
Okay. Ian! These spiders suck. And there's 2 of them.
They suck.
Think
So
this area. Did it seem like there was like a residential area or just business?
It's like a business complex. And you're in the basement.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And this is like really late. This is beyond regular business hours.
Oh, yeah. I assume you guys came
Alright.
back like middle of the night kind of thing. 11, 12, 1 o'clock.
I'm just alright. And let's see, all I can think of would be, have you noticed any bars nearby? Because
With
that's
this
all I
wall
can
of
think
town?
that'd be. Yeah.
No, not in the business complex. Not here anyway.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright,
there's
good,
probably one like
because-
on the block, but yeah.
Just like basically he's going, all right, is there any reason not to shoot right now? We're in a basement. Yeah, but we're beyond that fucking point, I think.
Yup.
That that stopped being the main concern when the spider showed up, and compared to being trained by a spider, tinnitus is okay. So
And even
Oh, yeah,
better,
so,
there's
like-
webs all over the place. That'll help dampen it, right? Probably.
no.
not hurt.
But
We're like 30 feet underground.
Yeah.
I assume
Look,
just
we
having,
are. Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
Next round is
It's
gun
like-
shooting.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot at the spider on the ceiling
Okay.
that dropped me, and let me see. Yep, that's targeted.
Mhm.
There's this, and yes, he's not using a small gun.
No,
Probably not gonna hit.
we're using his AR. Let me see.
You have an AR?
Yeah.
He didn't bring
He's
it
an
to the
American. Of course he has an AR.
All right,
Is
Ian is
me
a
with a
guy who
freaking
got fired from a security job for being too aggressive and possibly escalating something that may have been an issue but didn't need to be. He would totally have an AR-50.
I mean, fair, but
He
That'll
would
hit.
have been getting an underslung grenade launcher, but
Shh.
those are
suddenly as
expensive.
the gun guy, I feel
That gets you put on a
under-
list.
Yeah.
An 11 will hit.
Oh, it does? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm going
Because
to
they're big.
pop
I
that.
also love that reaction is, oh wait, I actually did it.
Yeah, I didn't think a 3 would hit, but there's that. Then I guess I'm a pew-pew again.
And 11
Okay.
does still hit.
Alright, and it's speed defense to do a third.
Yes, speed check.
Alright, so I'll take off the train for this real quick.
I can just minus a 3 from it mentally.
Yeah, oh yeah. Didn't have to be automated fully, so there's that, and... Come on. There it goes.
12 will not do it.
So 5.
Oh, you applied effort.
Yeah.
So, 12 will do it.
Sweet. Wait, yeah, so...
Do you get a third
yeah,
one?
that'd be a 5. Anyway. Actions and... Boom. That's a turtle.
Yeah, an 11 still hits.
So you see Ian fall off of this spider, hit the ground. Oh god, do I land in a vat or just on the concrete? I guess just on the concrete, rolls over, grunts a lot because that hurt like hell.
Oh yeah.
And unloads as much as he can directly up into the spider.
Well, that spider's dead.
Yay!
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 He's just gonna lay there, still in a lot of pain. And wait for his next turn.
Oh, you said you fell down and laid there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Night Spider 2 is going to run over to you.
Hey, buddy.
And it's going to
How's it
start wrapping
going?
you up. And it's going to start wrapping up Eden. Give me a speed defense. We'll just since you're on the ground, we'll increase it by. We'll increase it 1. Yeah, 1 level harder for you.
Alright, putting the obligatory free effort in this. Yay, 3
Mhm.
edge. Go.
That is saving you so much.
Not this time.
It's gonna start wrapping up again.
That's fitting. He did just fall pretty hard.
Yes.
Just whack. Fuck you.
Imelda.
Well, I guess I'm going to keep sawing away.
Oh, you're free.
Oh, I'm
Rusty.
free. I'm
Yeah, Rusty broke you out.
oh, thanks.
Rusty
Rusty.
hay baled you. Just like took the knife and just sliced right down the width of the gear.
Okay. Then I am going to take my medium pistol and fire it into whichever spider is left here. So
2.
2. Okay. Ooh. Not like that though.
No. I gotta bring up my table.
Falls off the, Wait.
Falls off the ceiling to be popped by their teammate.
I think that's what I was gonna say. He starts getting wrapped up. You hear pow.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
what the
That's like
fuck?
somehow I threw
You
the,
shot me in the ass.
somehow instead of shooting the weapon, I just threw the gun and then it got stuck in the webbing. Although out of all the things that could happen, it wasn't the absolute worst.
Oh, God.
So
You
I'm
okay,
gonna
well then I'm
say-
gonna try again.
I'm gonna
with
say with
my-
that is that you're gonna get the shot off. You'll hit, and you'll deal damage. But it's with all the stuff in the air, all the webbing, the insects, the humidity. Your gun is gonna jam, and
Okay.
you're gonna have to use an action to actually clear the jam. But you will do damage.
Okay, so there's my damage,
Ow.
and then so I'll also do an action to clear it,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna roll a speed.
Okay.
How damaged does the Spider 2 look?
Well, that's the first hit it took.
Okay. So then I'll take an action to clear it. And then put in some effort and speed to try to go again.
An 11 hits.
Well, that was my speed to
Oh.
see if I can take a third, because 1 to hit it, 1 to clear it, and then I need to do a third.
Yes, that lets you do a third. that was 5. That's a lot. I forgot you don't have any speed edge.
Yeah, I put 2 effort into it, so
Yeah. Yeah, I just forgot that you didn't have. Yeah.
okay, so presumably a 5 hits, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then another 5 damage.
There we go. Speed effort's supposed to cost you. Why is it? Whatever.
Well, no, I don't have edge or anything in speed, so
No. No, it's something else. Sorry about
Oh, okay.
it. Armor is supposed to cost you more for speed effort.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
I fixed it. I don't know why I didn't, but It's just weird.
Oh, if we wanted to, can we attack with the insect repellent?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should be doing that instead, but okay.
You can try it, yeah.
Well, but I can't get, I used 3 turns already.
Right, yeah. Next time you can try it.
Next time, yeah.
Rusty.
Rusty was thinking, well, if we're going to use our guns, better police our brass. Or not.
Mm.
So he's going to take his P90, aim, and fire. And roll.
That's a 2. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that
again, it's all that webbing. It gums up your weapon a little bit. Yeah.
is my gun jammed.
No, it's not jammed.
Okay.
Right, maybe
Firing
Rusty's
again.
just like really worried. He's like, oh, I can't keep those webbings off.
This is where you find out he's a fucking arachnophobe. My fucking god. These dice tonight. Because I was late, isn't it?
Mm.
Ian's taking cover behind the spider, fearing for his life.
Did you want to try for a third?
No, because I will just shoot my teammate and I'm
Okay.
not risking it. I no longer trust these dice.
Ian.
Okay, he is damn near stabbing the spider with his gun.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do one of that.
With the AR? Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. And one of that.
Why is it?
You know what we need for that AR? Instead of it having a underslung grenade launcher, we need to get it a bayonet.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Genuinely not a bad idea now that I think about it.
The first one will kill him.
He didn't stop till the second one. Double tap. Or 6 tap. I don't know.
Yeah. You killed the spiders.
Yay.
You killed the night spiders. And yeah, these things are... They're like horses with 8 legs.
Okay, but why would be the question. Like, why do they have giant spiders in their basement?
Well, because
Pretty
of all the
decent deterrent.
mosquitoes. I mean, how else do you get rid of mosquitoes?
Not have buckets of mosquitoes?
Have buckets of water to breed mosquitoes? Yeah.
I mean, that seems like the obvious solution. I feel we're looking at
Nonsense.
this from the wrong perspective.
No. To get rid of mosquitoes, you bring in bats and spiders.
I'm not. I mean, you're not wrong. That's probably why I never see any fucking mosquitoes, because I just let the spiders be in my room. But still,
He's gonna cut the webs on his legs, get up. It's like, so you probably shouldn't have gave her a business card. She's gonna be pissed.
Well, so what else is down? I mean,
Well, there's bodies hanging from the ceiling. Cocoons, rather.
yeah, I mean, I think
And
I think she might be pissed at us, but also she's got bodies hanging in her cellar. I think we can do something about that.
doesn't have bodies hiding in their cellar, though. That's a joke. Don't have a cellar.
Most people?
There's
Yeah.
6 of them. There's 6 cocoon bodies hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
Rusty, if he can, would like to drowning pool them,
I don't know what that is.
cut them down, and cut them down, so let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh.
God damn!
Damn it!
The fact that I had to
Okay.
fucking explain that.
Like, I was like, wait, why does this sound familiar? Oh yeah, I've heard this song in like 8 years or something.
It stays with
Break.
you though.
Rusty suddenly magically loses like half his experience. I don't know how it happened, but
He makes that joke, has an aneurysm.
yeah.
What's wrong with you? 1, nothing's wrong with me.
Oh god.
What's wrong with you? That's the question. Yeah, Rusty will cut them down and see if they've got any like ID on them.
So getting them down, you're very quickly going to realize like a lot of these people looked like they were probably homeless.
Okay.
Like
So wait.
kind of unkept like, facial hair, things like that. The clothes are a little ratty or tattered, rather.
Wait,
One guy probably doesn't have is missing a shoe.
But these aren't just like this isn't a method of body disposal. Or maybe it is. And
Well,
ooh,
And
can
I'd
I
say
check
that's
their
probably
eyes to
the-
see if they're purple?
they're not. If anything, like the freshest one that you'll find, the freshest one you'll find looks like it might be like a college kid,
Oh, that's sad.
early 20s, late teens.
Right, well, this bitch is fucking psychotic.
I
do one of my recoveries.
but what's the point? Like that's the part I'm not getting. Like why? Why does she have spiders in her basement?
Where do you keep your spiders?
On the wall, generally.
Yeah.
And they aren't the size of horses.
I was gonna say none the size of horses.
Rusty, if you were to look over about the closest you'll find is like the college kid has an ID on him. Maya Haskins.
Okay.
Ring a bell. She disappeared a few months ago in Boulder. There was a whole media firestorm about it.
So where is Boulder in relation to here?
Uh,
close.
yeah, pretty
'Cause
close.
I know it from a song, but that's about as much as I know.
It's like the closest,
Half hour,
decent
45
sized
minutes, something
city.
like that. Yeah.
yeah, but
So
yeah,
this is
about
the
that.
roommate back in Boulder that lost the mattress. Got it. Yeah, you never getting older. Well, at least. Yeah, let's
So at least we have a reason to get her arrested. But I feel like there's a loop that hasn't been closed.
Ian has the crowbar out.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the door.
He's gonna try this. Wait. First, he's gonna jiggle the handle.
It's unlocked.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say.
Still smashes
he
door.
just slams the handle in.
Oh, that's
trying to
right. I forgot there was
smash the
another
lock.
door. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this wasn't a dead end.
Yeah.
Well,
guessing
I
they
mean
were
it
guarding
is,
something.
but also
I mean, this room was not the dead end.
the bodies say otherwise.
Oh, fair enough. I made the triangle joke.
Yep. Okay.
Can't be-
So
can't, no.
So as As Ian kind of enters in, there's going to be this
This side.
This room name.
this whole room. There's a spot kind of roughly in the center of the room. That's about 6 feet to a side. It's kind of marked off with yellow packing tape. And written in large black marker on the tape is the warning, "Stand clear." Otherwise, in the room, you're going to see these racks of like tiny glass bottles with like screw caps, all empty, lining the walls. There's a workbench on the opposite side of the taped off floor space. It's cluttered with all these little funnels and loose glass bottles. Box of nylon gloves, some goggles, a lot of like safety type stuff, and some fine bristle brushes.
Nate is now
what?
intrigued.
What exactly was around the was it the be careful or stand clear?
Stand clear. We'll say it's like right there. There's a spot right there that says "Stand clear."
Is there anything like around it, or just a spot that says stand clear?
Empty
Like a-
space on the floor. It's
Okay, that
roughly
makes it,
square and taped off with yellow packing tape.
Okay, that makes it somewhat more unnerving that I don't see anything to stand clear from. So just gonna look at the ceiling because that seems like a good idea right now.
Yeah, in here the ceiling is actually it's not the full 25 feet. In here it's still a little taller. It's like a 15-foot ceiling in here, but otherwise, no bugs in here. There's actually like a little tiny like window fan just mounted inside one of the walls, blowing back into the spider space or spider nest.
You got anything back there?
It's a whole bunch of drug shit in a dangerous square.
Funnels,
Dangerous
bottles,
square.
Okay,
gloves.
I'm gonna go in to see what the hell he's talking
Oh,
about.
A danger square, yeah. Is that like a danger noodle? Oh no, that's actually a danger square.
Can I use like lab analysis to see if this is where someone's been prepping the spiral?
Give me an intelligence.
Okay.
And I'll give you a bonus because you got lab analysis. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Imelda's going to look around and very quickly realize, like, yeah, just like it says on the floor there, this is where they make it, prep it. I mean, you don't, this is where they bottle it, at the very least. It's not where they make it. You
Right,
don't see any
but
chemical
there's
stuff
not,
going on
like,
making it.
Bunsen burners or anything for like cooking stuff?
Exactly. You will find what looks to be this kind of blue purple, almost like a misshapen brick,
I'm sorry, a misshapen what?
like a misshapen brick.
Okay.
It's kind of almost rounded all the way around, and like the ends are kind of broken off, like it was part of something larger and it just got broken apart. And this looks like a solid brick of spiral dust.
I was gonna say, is this like the bricks
just
of
find
tea
the
that you used to
key?
get?
We just find a Kia spiral.
You found
Yeah,
a brick of
exactly.
spiral.
So it's kind of like you used to get tea and bricks that you'd shave off and then put in the pot.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
If you were to try to pick this up, it feels like it weighs probably about a good 4 or 5 pounds.
Wow. Okay.
I'd say it's roughly about as long as your forearm, like elbow to wrist.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
When we, I was about to say teleported, transitioned back
Mhm.
via portal,
Mhm.
we landed in a small walk-in freezer, didn't we, or fridge?
I don't
When
think
we
so.
came back.
Yeah,
from
we ended up in
there.
that restaurant when we were
Yeah,
chasing.
we were in the restaurant walking.
What's his name? Tom. What's his name?
Tom
Wanda.
Mallard. Yeah.
Mallard, yeah.
When you went to Arden, you did.
So you could feasibly, with portals, land in a small 4-foot square reliably.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
if that's
reckon
where you
that's
left
a
from.
landing pad.
If that's where you left from, you translated back. You go right back to where you landed from or left from.
Yeah. If you're
Um,
translating back with stuff, you'd want to make sure that area was clear.
yeah.
Rusty says as he thinks out loud.
Yeah, is there any way to recognize a spot like that? Like magic energy or I don't know, anything else that would give us a sense that that's what they were using that spot for?
Mm. Give me a knowledge strange. I would say that kind of looking at it, Imelda, you would kind of think, there's not necessarily like a magical signature or a tech signature or anything like that that happens with it, but you would very much want to ensure that the area that you are landing in is completely clear.
Yeah.
Because when you translate in, your new body doesn't care what might be in that spot as well. So you can get kind of like that brindlefly thing kind of happen if you're not careful.
Okay.
Especially if you're
I-
dealing with a drug prep area.
Right, Rusty.
So-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
then.
Rusty. I think that's what that is.
Gonna be honest, that was a complete guess.
Yeah.
Ian's,
The,
Ian's
the
in the other
question
room.
is,
Oh, gone.
Hmm?
I was gonna say, Ian's in the other room cutting off a spider leg right now, and
Okay.
while
Okay.
y'all were thinking about that, he didn't hear any of this shit because his plan was to throw a spider leg on there and see what happened while also standing back.
This is gonna be
And
amusing to
stand
see.
clear. So he's just gonna be like, because he's like, all right,
Just gonna walk in with a spider leg and toss it in.
he
Just
doesn't have
dripping fluid behind it. Just
Yeah.
like you're talking in the you're in the room talking about translation possibilities. Ian's thinking, so does that explode? So he's gonna throw something in it and take a step back.
And it's gonna land and go and kind of like skitter across this floor. And
Wanting a gun at it,
aside
just
from
in
making a
case.
mess, nothing's really gonna happen.
All right, guys, it didn't
Spider.
explode.
Yeah, but you got us covered in spider leg hydraulic fluid. Been gross. Ah. Nasty.
Just step over it.
Can't step over what's on me.
I'm gonna offer the entire group an intrusion real quick.
Go for it. At least I'm up for it.
Yeah, same.
Jane, you okay with it?
Hmm. I don't even know.
You get free XP, so
Okay. So, yeah, sure.
okay.
Sure.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are something in here like this. So, as you guys are watching this spider leg kind of skitter across the room and bounce across the room after getting thrown, you guys are going to hear the sound of a pistol, the slide on a pistol rocking back. And Linda's going to be standing in the door. Or, sorry, not Linda. Lydia.
Lydia.
Fucking Linda.
Should have known. Who are you really with?
Does it matter?
Are you with Dawn? Are you working for Dawn? Are you supposed to be here to kill me?
Yeah, no. No, we're not here to kill you. Although we would if we had to. Don't mistake us. But
If we
I
wanted
have
you
no
dead, we
idea
would have
who the
done it
fuck
in your
Don
office.
Well, if you're not here from Dawn, you must be here with Donna.
is.
Doctor Donna? Nah.
Yeah,
Good
no.
episode of Doctor Who, though.
I don't think we know any of your friends. We could skip that.
But no, keep listing them off. We've
Oh,
taken
yeah.
mental note.
Yeah, good point.
I'm guessing you're not going to get to the place we're actually with,
Hmm.
which is
No,
really
let her
funny.
keep
'cause
guessing.
They're the ones you should be the most afraid of.
You have no idea.
Oh, we'd surprise you.
Oh, honey. You don't know what the crows are capable of. She's able to make it.
does- Go ahead.
She's able to come and go at will. Locks don't stop her. Doors don't stop her.
Rusty will just sort of gesture. Didn't stop us either.
Yeah, we got. You know, there are a lot of locks and doors between there and us, and we're on the other side of them.
Hmm.
You'll also
Broke
note
the locks. They don't. She doesn't even have to do that.
So,
End results the same.
so why don't we go back a step? The organization we work with is not here to kill you. We're here to find out where the hell this drug is coming from and to stop it. We could find maybe a safe space for you. But only if you tell us what the hell is going on. Who's Don and Donna and the Crow? Oh my god. And I thought
You're not.
Leroy was a bad
listening.
name.
You're not listening.
the crows.
Yeah, well, hey,
The
the crows. plural.
Crows. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean people
She
who
has
can
made it into
translate?
this.
Like,
She is plural crows.
Donna has made it into this room during hours without coming through any of the front doors or the side doors while I'm sitting in my office.
yeah, no shit.
I don't
she
know if she's a
translates.
fucking translates. What,
Yeah.
Latin? How does that have to do with
Um,
getting in?
Oh my god. Okay. So you really don't know what's going on. Okay. So is Donna responsible for this and those? Like, is she where you're getting your supply from?
Well, I know. She comes in, drops me, and kind of motions to the block that Imelda's holding. Imelda, do you
Yeah.
have gloves on with that? I don't want to say whether you do or not, but
No, I don't wear gloves.
perfect. Okay.
Because I'm probably high as hell right now, right? So. you know.
That'll come up.
Okay.
Well, that's why I didn't want to
Um,
say anything one way or another, because you are a lab person. So,
Yeah, but I wouldn't have necessarily, like.
right.
Would I have?
I don't know.
Hmm. I'm trying to be honest. If you know what, if I thought it was spiral, I don't know that I would have picked it up with my bare hands. But if it looks sufficiently different from what we've seen, then
I'd
I
say
would
it's
ha-
got
you
the
know
same
what?
coloring. It's just you've never seen anything in like a this
You know what?
size.
I'm gonna give a 50-50. How's that?
Okay.
10 or below. Oh, no gloves.
No glove. Okay.
That's why I make minis. That way I can answer that question. Just be like, the mini has
Yeah, I mean
this, so
she doesn't
yes.
standard wear gloves, but
Of course
in
it
the
does.
lab situation she would. But you know,
So
whatever. Yeah. So I'm just gonna look at her and say, okay, so we do know what's going on. We know how she gets in and out of here. You need to tell us who the hell she is and how you contact her.
why don't you people ever listen? People like you. If I knew before what I knew now, I would have told her I wasn't interested. As she's standing there, like saying this stuff, you can see like her hand is just slightly starting to shake.
Take a breath, lass. We're not here to hurt you, and you're the one holding the gun.
I got greedy, and now those things, and she's gonna kind of motion to the spiders. More of those are gonna be in my basement. If I don't continue preparing and shipping that, and she'll point to that block that Imelda has, they'll eat me. Like the others. Or she'll come take care of me herself.
Okay. If you're willing to work with us, we can at least put you somewhere where there will always be armed guards around you.
I have
Or
nightmares
just-
about her. Do you know that?
Welcome to the real world, lass. Some of the shit we've seen. Ooh. I'm still being haunted by those fucking... He'll turn to Imelda. What with the fucking...
The towel?
fighting... The flying tea towels, aye.
Flying
Those
psychic
thing-
towels.
Yeah,
Ugh.
those fuckers. They're still haunting my dreams now, like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, we went to another world where towels made of nightmares tried to eat us. We
Do your
we
towels,
see more shit than you.
do your nightmares peel their faces away? Their own faces?
No, they peeled
Uh,
mine away in one of them. That was fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, that
that's
one.
a possibility.
Yeah, I got that one too.
That's what Ilsa does. My nightmares are... She peels her face away and is this black crow's head with these dead eyes.
Wait, were there crows in the? Why do crows remind me of something that we've seen?
Because I can't remember whether it was in character or not, but there has been mention of a recursion that is full of crows, and I can't remember if it's in character that came out or whether that was just chit chat.
I think it might have come out like briefly, almost in passing.
So yeah, that's
like the glittering
probably
market. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the one I need to remake a mask for. Okay, I do have some foreknowledge further on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's actually the crow's head thing might be incredibly helpful to us. So I think we can help you.
No one can help me.
We know what's going on here. At least part of it. We
She's gotten
understand how
past-
she gets in and out. We don't know where this drug is coming from. But I think we're in a position to help you. So just
It's-
put the gun down and let us help you. Look, we dealt with the spiders, right?
Imelda, give me persuasion. This is gonna be. I'm gonna say this is gonna be 3 levels harder than what she would normally have.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's the end of the day. I'm going to put 3 effort into this.
Okay.
We hope it's the end of the day.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Hey!
Hey!
That's
Oh, thank
pretty
God.
good.
Oh, thank God. Because she was about to shoot herself.
Oh dear, honey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, she'll kind of edge down a little bit, and there'll be that moment where, like, you can kind of see, like, she's getting ready to, and it'll just kind of drop to the ground, and then she'll drop to the ground. Not dead.
Rusty will sling his SMG and go over to her. Just sort of help her up as best he can, or make sure she doesn't like just roll over into a bucket.
Ew.
Just like hold her up, basically. Yeah. Just like, okay, you've dropped the gun, you've dropped your knees. Don't fall sideways. No, up right now, up right now. Like, you're gonna be alright, lass. I'm sure one of us can at least stay awake the entire journey back.
Yeah.
We'll take watches, make sure you're not alone.
At least back to the
Keep you-
hotel.
Pardon?
I said at least back to the hotel, right?
Yeah, and we know at least in the hotel there isn't a spot where the person is going to be translating into. So,
And hopefully she'll have more information, which the estate may want in exchange for some protection.
yeah. And I think before I put the brick away, I will take, I don't know, a cloth or a bandana or something and wrap it up before I put it in my backpack or bag or whatever.
That's another thing.
Brain just went, I'm going to take a lick.
Yep.
Like Captain Jack with the rocks in
So-
World's End.
Yeah, I'm sure that would go really well.
Imelda, for the next hour, you're gonna have this sense of euphoria. The difficulty of all tasks relating to noticing, perceiving, spotting clues, seeing what's hidden decreases by 3 steps for an hour.
Ooh, I'm gonna search. Anything to find?
The difficulty of all tasks related to
looking
combat
everything.
increases by 2 steps. So
Nah.
searching is easier, fighting is harder.
Well, maybe we should go back then. Go back to the hotel.
Imelda is so high she can see for miles.
Yeah.
It's true.
I can see
shit.
inside my own mind.
That's
Everyone
cool.
can do that.
Welcome to not suffering with aphantasia. Rusty will try and help the lady up and also pick up her sidearm. Come on, lass, come on. Up, you get. We'll leave a
Alright.
note for your co-workers.
Employees.
Same difference.
Seniority, chain of command. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot to stop it for the night.
Okay.
That went better than the last time I went through this.
Well, yeah. It's a very different group than last time. Let's see here. There was a thing. Where'd it go? Steps.
We just get back to the room, find Nick's character. You missed so fucking much.
He had to rework his contacts. He's got those underground contacts. You gotta make sure they're still good.
You
Yeah.
just get in, he's just fallen asleep on the couch, just like, you motherfucker.
He wakes
Um,
up, we're covered in spider goo.
Ew.
Covered in spider hydraulic fluid and bitten by one.
But that'll be enough that you guys are gonna get. Ooh boy, you guys are gonna get a full 6 XP.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
That's
my
gonna bring us
damn.
to Tier 3.
7 plus 6 is 13.
I think at this point 1 XP would do that. Everyone's
Yeah.
been really nice, and like every time someone's had extra XP, it's pretty much gone to Rusty.